Someone's making noises.
Oh no.
Yeah, sorry, my brother had to come in my room. It's all good.
All right.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. All right. So we should
Hello?
be live streaming soon.
Alrighty.
Sounds good.
I got a really good clip. If you guys want me to link the thing to the live stream on YouTube.
Is it involve girls, dogs, and shit in any way?
Please say yes.
Okay, so girls and dogs. I got Princess Murders in the clip, and I shit on some noobs. So yeah.
Okay.
What's who's gonna be in? Who's gonna be in this?
So EatMyDiction, MurkahDurkah, and you.
Okay.
Oh, but
wait. There's more.
Cody Gamble might stop by. She is a real life porn star.
Right on.
Oh,
Let me do some research on her real quick.
Is that like a fake life for a porn star?
wait, what is her name? Cody Gamble?
Yes.
Do you care to see what Cody Gamble looks like?
Yes.
I did.
Oh, it's with an I. Of course.
Oh, hey. So we're working, right? I think if you refresh, it. All right. We have an echo here. Who's echoing? I'm going to hunt you down.
Do you have like a subwoofer over there, Woody?
No. Why do you say that?
What's that behind you near the mic stand
Let me look at the
on your
picture.
right?
Oh,
Yeah, like
that's a light.
Yeah, it's a light. There's like a subwoofer, like amplifier looking thing there.
Yeah, that's a guitar amplifier.
Oh,
Yeah, we should definitely invest some time in getting Cody Gamble in here.
we should invest in
How do you spell her name?
CODI. Gamble.
CODI.
Isn't it KODI?
I'm getting a lot of graphic pictures with CODI.
Where is the echo?
That's how you narrow it down.
Oh, you know what? I'm getting the same pictures with K.
This needs to be solved. Stream?
Should
Is
we
it
try to
Cody
get
with a
both of them?
C or Cody with a K?
Is there any Cody Gamble biographers out there?
I have got to find out who the source of the echo is. Does anyone have the stream up, like playing noise?
I think it's Blade.
I don't
think
have
it's
anything
Blade
going
too.
on.
Yeah, I don't even had the stream open.
Yeah.
I have it open but muted because I want to know how ridiculous I look.
Mine's muted and paused.
What do I do?
I don't know. Because I don't have anything going on my end except for Cody Gamble pictures.
All right, so when you talk, it's perfect. That's noted.
Okay.
Dreamweaver. Dream.
That's a good
Yeah.
song.
See, I definitely hear it.
Yeah.
Could it be me?
Is it nice? It could be you, Woody.
I'm not hearing
Oh,
any
actually-
echo right now.
I'm actually gonna close the stream.
You know they have an Anchorman porno? Like the people look like the cast from Anchorman. It looks pretty funny.
Hey, as a
Does he show off
test,
the guns?
Blade, can you mute yourself and we'll see if it continues to happen?
Sure, 1 second.
Test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Test,
All right.
test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wait,
Test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
all right, come back, Blade.
Then I'm back.
Yeah, so that definitely worked fine. Do we still have the problem? It's fixed now. All right, we're good. We're good. Wait, did you guys hear that?
Yep.
You guys been doing cocaine before I came on the stream? What's going on
No, it's.
No, this is a legitimate Nancy Drew mystery. We don't know what's happening right now.
here?
What we can do? I shaved. That's new. I shaved this morning.
You didn't even have a beard yet. What the hell?
I did. No, man, I had a beard.
Hey, Woody, can you release that thing you talked about to me on Skype? Because I've been wanting to say that, but I don't want to like steal your thunder.
Oh,
I think
dude.
I think that is so funny.
That it's actually I did a promo video, which reminds me I need to like make it public and stuff right now. But because I tell people that we're live streaming, and I used the image and the text as the background for the promo video.
So awesome. That's awesome.
It's gonna be up in a few seconds.
Dude, there's so many times where I've wanted to use that, but I'm just like, I don't want to steal your thunder. Like I don't want to steal your phrase, and I don't want anybody going to you being like, "Why'd you steal Blade's phrase?" If I said it, so I've been keeping my mouth shut, But that's fucking gold. Who came up with that?
I saw it somewhere on the web and decided to reuse it. I forget where, but it's there's nothing original, right?
And you have to be picky on who you can actually, who you can share that with too, because you don't want to say that to the wrong person because they might just be find that the most offensive thing in the world,
Well, it's gonna get out there.
I would like to know what you guys are referring to.
If you're gonna make a public, Woody, just go ahead.
Yeah, I'm about to drop it in.
Now's the time.
TV.
I know that's horrible radio to talk about something that we can't talk about, But
I'm
God, I don't
I'm getting
know.
into the T-shirt business, so I put a link in there, and I'll put it in the Skype too to help you guys find it.
I just realized most of us are really, really lazy. Like 4 of us have the same
You
icon.
crashed the site already? Oh, that sucks. I took the site down with Painkiller already.
that's weird.
Crap.
Oh, wait. It's back up. It's... Oh, no. If you try it enough, it might work.
Refresh.
Yeah, if you
Oh, there it
refresh,
goes.
you eventually get it. But yeah, I'm selling T-shirts. The first 2 designs are... One's a dancing man, and it says King of Call of Duty Dancing, or something close to that. And the other is a picture of me looking real pedophile with the beard on, and it says Uncle with Benefits.
I'm not entirely comfortable with that shirt design, but that's probably why I will end up buying it.
Oh my god, that's so fucking funny. I'll get arrested in that shirt just because I think that's funny. Can you wear that shirt?
I can't
Oh my
wear none of the
God.
cool shirts.
I'm absolutely wearing that
There's
shirt.
a website specifically designed for super offensive T-shirts, and my friend has almost all of them now.
Nice.
Yes, there's one that says this shirt gets me so much cunt, and he wears it to
Hey,
public places.
Hey, I like how Woody says the women's sizes run extremely small. What woman is gonna buy that shirt?
His wife?
I need an uncle with benefits shirt. I need it.
It's
Wow.
not that you desire it, you fucking need it. Absolute necessity.
It must
No,
happen.
my girlfriend was like, "Do you have any OnlyUseMeBlade tank tops or wife shirts or girl shirts?" And I'm like, "You're the first female that's ever asked for that, so no, I don't know." Uncle with
Just asking to
benefits.
make just one for her.
Yeah, no shit.
I still like the DJ Arcus t-shirt he told us about the other day. You remember that one, Woody?
No, what did it say?
It said, you're 1 beer away from taking this rape to a murder.
Oh, that's funny. That's so funny. That's so bad that I laugh at stuff like that, though. But you can't help but laugh at something's funny,
There you go.
Yep, that's how it works.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, I'm not entertaining.
So-
Have you guys got the Duke Nukem yet? It is horrible.
Everyone is saying
horrible
it's
about that?
phenomenally bad.
Dude. Okay, I heard it was really really bad. When I went to the game store to buy it, there was more pre-owned than there was fresh copies.
No way.
I swear to God, I swear on
Wow.
everything I love. But I was like, you know what? A lot of people love to be negative, so I just felt like only the haters were speaking up, and then the people that actually enjoyed it were just playing the game. And so I rented it, and it's horrible. And I'm a huge Duke Nukem fan. I think Duke Nukem 3D is one of my all-time favorite games. But this is
Oh, yeah.
crap. This is crap, dude. The multiplayer is It's just a bad game, dude. Like they didn't. It looks like they didn't take any, like all this 15 years stuff. They didn't take any time on it. They didn't take any time on it. They basically they procrastinated for 14 and a half years and said, "Oh shit, let's like." Have you ever started a school project that should have taken a month, but you did it the night before, and it's just yeah, that's what the game feels like. It feels like they just threw it together.
How is it?
Did you watch
It has hookers, strippers, death, all my favorite stuff. How did they mess that up?
I think it was because they were building the game for 12 years and kept starting over, and then finally they they ran out of money and they just kind of dumped the project onto Gearbox. Hey, here you go, fix this. And they have
it's almost like it has a lot of. It's almost like an essay that has a lot of eraser marks on it. They kept on it.
What now? Well, let's say this for the
Okay.
Let's say this for the podcast itself, because I have serious questions about it, because I've yet to pick it up either, and
I only have knowledge on the multiplayer. Everyone's played the single player because everyone's doing a let's play the single player, and let's see how long that goes for. But
it's basically you driving a monster truck through barren deserts and then getting gas and then getting back in the monster truck.
Dude,
that's exactly what the game is.
Let's save it.
A couple of sequences.
That's a good idea.
I'm looking at the game right now, and it doesn't look as bad as people are making it out to be.
Play multiplayer. I only have knowledge of multiplayer. I'll give you everything I know about multiplayer, and it's pretty bad, dude. It's pretty bad.
From what I've seen of
multiplayer.
From what I've seen of the game so far, if I could go back and play it in 2002, it'd be a great game. But it's just it's awful right now.
So
it just doesn't compete.
I use my Facebook page to gather topic ideas and stuff like that. Hey, what would you guys like us to talk about? Sometimes they have really great questions or thoughts. Get topics 1, 3, and I guess 6. Topic 1, sex stuff that annoys Kyle. Topic 3, obviously making Kyle uncomfortable. Topic 6, piss off Kyle. It's funny, man. They all love to hate Kyle.
You know what? If I had when's the next paintball thing you guys are doing? Not the next one, but the one where I can plan to go out there.
It's not scheduled yet, but we'll probably do it again.
Give me some heads up, because then I'll buy a ticket, and I want to go out there with just a paintbrush, like you told me.
Dude, there's knifing in paintball. There really is. So here are the rules. The way to knife successfully is to walk around and act as if you're on my team, but you're really not. Just dude, chill, I'm with you. And then and then what you do is you just tap the guy with your marker. Now there's a rule. When you do that to me, I can't let people know that I've just been knifed. I have to be.
So is that like a bayonet then, or what do you mean a tap?
What people do is they hold their gun and they just tap and say you're out. And then just like Call of Duty, you have to respawn. You have to take this long ass walk back to what they call the hospital, and then you have to wait, and then they let you play again.
That's the walk of shame. Okay.
Yeah, but dude, and it takes you out of the game for a while. That's part of the dynamic. But what's cool about it is when you get knifed, you can't tell other people you get knifed. Because obviously, if you knifed me, or if you knifed whatever, Wings or something, and I knew about that, then I would shoot you, and you wouldn't have much of a chance. But the rules don't allow Wings to say hey everyone, this guy's he's a bad guy right here among us. And so you can just walk up and be tap, 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 tap. Apparently Kyle did this.
So basically you're saying there's no party chat.
Kyle got a 27 kill streak just by pretending he was on people's teams and being you're out, 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 out. He'd walk up to 5 people, tap them all on the shoulder within 2 seconds and be you guys are all out. And,
did he have hardline on? Or what happened?
They do have tanks.
Obviously Ghost, obviously.
Yeah, he was running Ghost, that's the deal.
A paintball nuke where it just sprays paint on everyone.
That'd be awesome. They have grenades.
That don't work.
Was it like a water balloon full of paint or something?
Kind of. It's like a water balloon. It's pressurized, and when it hit, and there's a rubber band holding one end sealed. So you throw it up in the air, and when it lands, the rubber band kind of bursts off, and paint is supposed to fly everywhere, but it's weak sauce, man. First of all, My ability to throw grenades in real life is even worse than my ability to throw grenades in Call of Duty. So if there's like a building in between us and I'm trying to launch it above the building and have it land within 5 feet of you, it's actually hard. And you know, if like, and usually within 5 feet of you. If I'm within like 7 feet, then suddenly it's not enough pain on you to make it matter. And and they're like,
so you're throwing directly at them then, like a baseball.
You'd have to. I don't know if that would even work. Taylor, would that work?
It didn't work at all. You had to like throw it like 100 feet in the air just to get it to land hard enough. Like you either had to gun it right at their chest or like it was worthless. Bad waste of $5. If you're going, don't buy them.
$6. Yeah, it's $6. They're really hard. I didn't see anyone getting killed. What worked better were the satchel charges, which were imaginary. You tell the ref ahead of time. Like, hey, everyone within 20 feet of where I throw this needs to be counted as dead. He's like, all right, noted. Then you throw it, and he tells everyone they're dead. Like, that actually works. But
but it's anticlimactic. Like,
is there
Trevor and I like destroyed it with destroyed a tank.
Is there commando?
Yeah, dude, wouldn't that be cool if you could run around with like a paint roller on an extension pole, like for the ceiling? And just start one.
I don't know. I could throw roller skates on and just fly around. That'd be kind of like marathon lightweight. So.
Oh, that would be cool, dude. I should bring my my Heelys. I'm definitely bringing them to PAX Prime. Like when I go out to PAX Prime, those things are huge. I'm rocking the Heelys. I need to
seriously have Heelys?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they come in adult sizes, man. I've got size 11, 11 and a half Heelys. Like I totally rock those.
Woody, am I picking you up from the airport when you come for PAX Prime?
I hadn't thought it through. That'd be cool.
All right. Well, I'm gonna definitely pick up Bendro and Bash and others, but you can get on there. I don't know. I want to see if you guys can kind of come to the airport because the airport to the Seattle area is not like it's like a good 40-minute drive. Like it's not close, you know. I don't know.
Okay.
We'll figure it out though. It's just that a taxi is expensive though to get. I don't know where you're going to be staying at, but the taxi's expensive and.
Seattle has good public transport, doesn't it? It's rumored to.
Yeah.
But still, it'd be awesome to get picked up by like OnlyUseMeBlade. You know, that it's like, yeah, that's how I roll. You know.
Wouldn't it be cheaper just to rent a car than to buy a taxi for 40 minutes?
Well, I don't know. You see, the thing is,
no.
You have the car all week, and you might not like if it's like Boston. I wouldn't even want to rent a car all week long.
Yeah. You
don't got to rent for a week, do you?
Say that again.
You don't have to rent them for a week. Can't you rent them for like 3 days?
Right. But okay, you know, for all weekend long, I should say that.
Yeah.
You still have to pay for parking, possibly, and you've got the car to deal with, and it's probably $100 a day. I bet taking a cab's about the price of renting a taxi for a day, and then you're stuck with it for the rest of the time. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I live here, so I'm like, I drive, so I don't know.
Yeah, because
are there tickets left for PAX
cars?
No, there's no tickets left, which sucks because I haven't bought any tickets yet.
So Me either. Not even one minute.
There's no tickets left?
Well, that's what the website says.
Yeah, but I didn't really plan on
a while back
anyway.
Too. Yeah, I'm going to get drunk and go to parties.
See, that's what I did when I went to Boston. Like that's pretty much what I did in Boston.
Yeah, that's what Kelly K-pop told me, and pretty much everyone else that I knew that went down there.
I had a blast in Boston though.
I had a good time too.
I needed a vacation and I got to meet everyone, and I don't know. I had a good time.
Did anybody here go to E3?
No, I didn't. I don't know. Have we started the podcast? I feel like we're
in the pre-stream.
I feel like we're wasting gold.
We usually start at 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what the question's going to be today, or are you sticking with the mermaid thing?
Oh, the opening question? Yeah, I swear I like the switch bodies one the most, but we're starting to get repeat guests and stuff. Let me think this through. Human centipede question.
That's not even a question. I would want to be the guy in front because you don't have an asshole stuck to your mouth.
Yeah, that's
exactly
right. It's too obvious.
Did we not ask anything to gay?
Oh, I'm sure. Dude, we were far away from that on the show. Don't you worry.
It's 3 lines, and then someone is like making a joke about Bash being black or sucking another person's cock. Like that's all anyone talks about in those.
In what?
And like those big group Skype chats, like before events.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All the racism, all the homosexuality.
I'm not. I don't mind the racism. I don't mind the homosexuality. I wish they'd do a better job. You know.
Is it going quiet for you guys too?
Yeah.
It's cutting out.
It's like we're going through a tunnel.
It's exactly what it's like. I wish I could fix it. I don't know what to tell you. I think it might be my internet connection. Does someone else want to? You guys are gone right now, aren't you?
The question is, can you hear me?
Yeah, it keeps bugging. So Skype keeps failing, but it looks as if Justin TV is streaming nicely, which implies, like, is it my net connection or what? If it was my net connection, then wouldn't Justin TV fail as well? What do you say? Does someone else want to host the call?
Well, Wings is known for his fabulous connection.
Taylor, your connection's fine, isn't it?
And they're gone. Nice.
I have an idea.
I'm here.
No?
Yeah. Present.
All right,
Raise your hand.
let's hang up and have MurkahDurkah host the call. All right, so the stream can see me, but we're not on Skype for the moment. All right, now we're back. Hopefully this works better.
It's a little luck, hopefully.
Just like cross your fingers during the entirety of the podcast.
Hey, Murkah, I think you're running out of ideas for zombies.
I need more.
Nicest possible way from you saying that.
There are only so many things you can do.
What was his last one? Did he
I don't
try
know,
like OnlyUseMeBlade or something like that?
No, it's like, I don't know. Hey guys, I'm gonna be playing zombies hanging upside down today, or something. Like, I don't know, something stupid. It's like an ongoing joke to me because like I keep on seeing it pop up in my sub box, and I'm just like, just give it a rest, Merc. Like that's.
Well, if that's the tone we're gonna take, let me get that set up.
Yeah.
I should have never said anything because
Hold
like
on.
every time I say something like that, people can come at me so much harder.
Hold on,
so.
let me just sarcasm activated. All right, there we go. Now we're
That's dude. They fuss at me for using the FAMAS in like a third of my games. You've only used a knife for years now.
I know. I have no place to talk about when I tell people to step up their variety.
and here you are.
I know.
Can you do UFC and like make it only use me headbutt or some shit like that?
I know.
Yeah, I started getting more bored of zombies, which is why I went back to a little bit of Modern Warfare 2, which is fun now. I'm enjoying it.
I don't know. I go through a cycle where I'll get bored of a game, go play the other game, and get bored of that, and go play the original. And
I got bored of zombies the first 10 minutes I played it.
Well, 10 minutes isn't enough to try zombies. Like,
yeah,
It gives me a headache.
I think zombies is good in a group setting. Like it's not good solo. You know what I mean? It's like you need and you need to go for the long haul. It's kind of zombies is kind of like drinking. Like it's only good in groups, and if you do it for a long period of time, you know.
See, I
like,
wish zombies.
It's only worthwhile if it's going to ruin your friendships.
Yeah,
I wish it were a little shorter. I like a good zombies game. If it goes well, is like an hour long, and I wish that 20 minutes was cooler. But then again, I hate 5, so maybe
hey,
I'm not on mine.
I personally think that they should have something that if everyone in the group, if you guys have all reached like level 12 or something, you should be able to start at level 9. That's my personal opinion.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
That'd be a great little addition, like a checkpoint.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't like. I always like handicap myself with something because I'll sit down and play and I'll be like, well, what am I doing at 10 p.m. tonight? I don't want to be sitting here, so I'm going to play without this gun or some shit.
Yeah.
'Cause if you just sit and play and try hard by yourself, you can go for 4 hours.
Wow.
Well, that's you.
I've never played by myself. Like not a single game of zombies by myself. I think I lost the Skype call.
Waiting. We got a time for you to bust a rap.
Bust a rap. I'm not a big rap guy, actually. Are
You're
you
a big
rap
drinker
guy?
and a big fighter, but
Bust
you
a-
can't rap.
Bust an indie rock then.
I don't even know what that means.
Plus the John Mayer.
Me
cover.
neither, but try.
What's some pink houses up in this bitch?
The John Mellencamp song? Can I hear "Born in the USA" by Bruce Springsteen? I missed it, but I'd like to hear that. Who knows it?
What, you were right in the middle of a really good story and then you just cut out.
Yeah, I am filled with rage and anger, and
I'm still on the edge of my
internet
seat.
connection fails. You played zombies with me. I can't even finish a game, right? I don't
Yeah.
think anyone can hang with me for worst internet connection on YouTube.
Oh, it's awful. You'll be like, hey guys, I have 5,000 points and I haven't even gotten Juggernaut. And then you're gone.
It's
Shoot.
oh my god.
Juggernaut's about the only thing I want. Give me Juggernaut so I can just run from zombies. That's all I need.
Have you played the new one?
Dog, I
Call of
played
the
I
Dead?
played one game of zombies, period. And that was the other day.
Zombies is
Did you
fun.
And I lasted to round like 27, and the shit was so boring. I had a headache since round 15. I said, just walking around buying the M16 over and over again, shooting zombies, walking in a circle.
That's what you're supposed to do, though. isn't
Yeah,
it?
that pretty much describes it, I think.
It's fucking annoying
Yeah,
as shit.
Well, when
I
you
tried
say
the
it
new
like
one
that-
before anyone told me how it worked, and I thought you could kill George Romero, like just by shooting him.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can.
And so he kept. Yeah, I know. I didn't know that at the time, so I spent like I don't know how many attempts. It was like 20 attempts of me dying over and over again until I finally realized like maybe I shouldn't shoot him. I should just run away.
All right, we need to get the
But I'm
podcast
such a
started.
huge fan.
So, let's see. Wings work on the intro. We got a lot of guests tonight, so it'll be hard. And
No, it won't be.
other guys, I need you to help me with the opening question.
All right.
Who are we asking
Oh.
the opening questioning to?
All three guests. And then Wings usually gets upset if he doesn't get a chance to answer too. Even if he answers every week, he'll be like, "Wait!
Yeah.
I've got some mermaid thoughts." I'm like, "Really?"
What's the question? What's the question? Can I be the third to answer the question? Because I don't even know what the question is.
Yeah, we don't know either. We need to come up with one.
Oh,
We could ask the mermaid one and then a brand new one. What's a brand new, like, not really homosexual question?
Not really a
Just a-
homosexual question.
Sorry to butt it. Juicer asked if we're going to bash Vancouver tonight. I don't think anyone's said a single thing about hockey or Canada. Or
no one
No.
cares. No one cares about hockey.
Let me
So-
just say that I don't
about
give a
hockey.
shit.
That's so.
I didn't even know Vancouver had a hockey team.
That's so ridiculous. That's so ridiculous when people think that we give a shit about hockey. No one cares about hockey, but people in Vancouver. Like that's absolutely asinine and offensive, Justra. Okay.
I honestly
Be a little
wouldn't
more
have known.
sensitive,
I wouldn't have
please.
known there was a riot if it hadn't been flooding my Twitter feed every 3 seconds.
Oh,
Hey,
it's
look
all
here.
over Reddit too. Everyone's talking about the riot. Riot.
America does not give a shit what happens on the outside of his hat.
The only sad part is that we beat Canadians in hockey.
Oh,
Like-
but dude, did you see our
How's
roster?
that sad?
There's like, if you look at the Bruins roster, I don't know how many people are on a hockey team. Something like 22, and there were 2 Americans, like 18 Canadians, and some Europeans. It was totally a Canadian team that beat Vancouver. But go USA. Oh, but the MVP was American, so that counts for something.
I'm ready, by the way.
Are you? I'm not ready.
Let's do
I'm
this.
slacking.
Do
What
we,
is
do we
the
have an
opening
idea for
question?
that?
Actually, let me get my drink ready, and then I'll be ready.
All right.
All right.
He's got a rum and croak. Blavey drinking the grogs.
Some natty ice.
Natty
Oh,
ice.
that's
Nothing like a natty ice.
Exactly. Where I live, it's usually simpler times or hams if we can find it.
The worst thing I ever drank was at that paintball trip when Kyle came back with that bottle and had me drink it on the live stream. It was just pure death.
Do you know what it was, or did you just
No,
not question
Kyle
it?
just told me that he
Okay.
walked into the liquor store and said, "Give me the worst tasting, cheapest thing you have."
Am I out?
That's always a start to a good night, right there.
Yeah.
That was a few minutes before I got my ass handed to me.
Yeah, you don't want to do that shit with me around, dude. If you ever see me and I come back with that question, because it's going to be fucking rubbing alcohol.
I have an opening question.
We're gonna start this, or what's up?
Yeah. Is anyone not ready?
I'm
ready.
good.
All right.
Good to go.
All right, Wings, you ready?
Yes.
All right, no one. 5, 4, 3, 2.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Wings of Redemption. You know it's number 57 with the podcast that don't suck because we don't give a fuck. It's a cluster shuck. It's your boy Blade. I don't know. Here, start the show.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
Oh my god, dude! I was getting so excited in the middle of that. I'm like, oh, he's going. He's keeping going.
I know. Getting chills. Damn.
I was like, he can't keep that stroke up the whole time.
Oh
He's gonna
man,
blow it.
he's like rocking it. He's crushing it. He's crushing it. I don't give a fuck. I gotta get that. And then I ought to start now.
It was actually supposed to break down like that, to be honest.
Cool.
I could hear the note cards flipping.
All right, so Onslaught always gives me a hard time for doing a poor job of introducing our guests. So let me get this started. We have OnlyUseMeBlade, we have MurkahDurkah, and we have
Hello.
EatMyDiction on the show. That Blade said hello?
Get it on!
Hello,
All right,
everyone.
all right.
Yes.
Hello.
All right, so everyone said hello. So here's the opening question, and I will start with Taylor, MurkahDurkah. Have you ever seen your mom naked?
Do it. Not while I can remember. I'm sure I did when I was little, but not since then.
That's it? No stories? You've never seen your mom naked? She's
Oh,
perfect?
wait. Oh, God. Why would you say that? I had repressed this. Okay.
It's all
So,
coming
like,
back now. It's all coming back.
Two summers ago. So this is, I'm 20 years old. So I was
summers
18.
Two summers ago.
Nice.
Two summers. Yeah, just let me
His
say it.
dad's
All right.
mom and his mom on
And,
the kitchen table.
and my
Pictures on
mom
the
was-
refrigerator flapping up and down.
Wait, let's hear it.
Okay.
All right. So we were all out at the pool at my old house, and my brother and I were doing like backflips or something off the diving board. And Mom was like, "Oh, I want to do it. And so we were like, "All right, you're probably gonna hurt yourself, but whatever." She gets up there, does the flip. The way she lands, rips her like bikini top all the way off, and then just comes like up bobbing. My brother and I are just horrified, just absolutely just like, "Oh my god!" And then. It was just a bad feeling. It like made my stomach. You know that feeling like when you're on a roller coaster and it goes down really, really fast. That's the feeling you get
Or
when you see your mom's tits in the
naked.
pool.
Yeah.
And all you saw
That's
was
the
your
thing.
mom's boobs.
Yeah.
Gommel. Wait till my turn comes around. Blade, what do you got?
I wish I had a good story, but just when I was younger, just like ran in to ask my mom a question. She was dressing, but that's about it. Like I don't have any good. I've seen my mom naked recently stories. Nothing at 18 or 20. That's ridiculous, dude.
Yeah.
All right, eat my dick.
How was your mom? What does your mom look like though? Like, if she wasn't your mom, would you be excited?
Hey, who's the next question?
Trying to get a frame of reference here?
Picture
Get a
picture,
picture.
baby.
Hot or not?
Hot or not? If she was on Hot or Not, what would the rating be? Be realistic.
It would be mom.
Is-
Next question. There we go.
Is there a MILF version of that show? Because if so, I want to watch it. No, I have not. I'm pretty sure my dad hasn't even fucking seen my mom naked. They're pretty straight up repressed people when it comes to that kind of stuff. So, no, if I have, it's been long repressed, and I don't think we're gonna have a MurkahDurkah situation where all of a sudden this brings that back up.
All right, Wings, what can you do for us?
I haven't got nothing for you. I mean, I've seen her topless through like a bathroom door and a mirror,
Really?
and I was like walking
That's
into
a
the
lot.
room wrong.
Man, so I thought everyone was going to be like in the same neighborhood as me. Like I thought that like, this like everyone had made these mistakes now and then. But here we go. So in the house I was raised in, like we were kind of sexually like open compared to normal households. Like I knew that my parents had sex all the time. They were freaking beasts. I remember when my father had a vasectomy, he had complications related to having way too much sex. Like apparently, like there's some sort of backup that can happen if you do it like 30 times a month or something stupid like that. So and there was one time, it was like summer, I'll call myself maybe 17 years old or something, and they didn't know that I was home. Now, my parents slept in separate bedrooms, And when they had these rendezvous, they had to make it from like one room to the other. And I saw my father naked all the time, like all the time. You know, he'd be there like brushing his teeth every morning with one foot on the toilet, junk swinging free, and the bathroom door open, brushing his teeth. And I'm like, Dad, come on. He's like, I gotta be free, right?
Was your dad Captain Morgan or something? That looks like a Captain Morgan pose.
Yeah, man. So
who brushes their teeth with one foot on the toilet? Like
my dad does that.
This isn't as normal as you're trying to make us think it is. Like,
so yeah, one day I totally.
I can tell you're trying to wait for one of us to relate to it.
What is the anti-walk of shame? The walk to your husband's bedroom where you're buck naked. And like I had just come out of the bathroom, and I don't even know if I went to the bathroom or something, and I opened the door, and there I caught my mom, full frontal, naked, whatever. And not just naked, but like naked on her way to get down with my father in the hallway. And she looks at me, and I look at her, and there's like eye contact, and it's awkward, and she freezes, and then she uses one hand to cover her vagina and one hand to cover her boobs, and she walks backwards into her room. And yeah, but dude, my parents were so like I remember. I think I've told this story on the podcast before, but my parents would have sex a lot, and it was just something I kind of knew about. My father sometimes would consider it a second job. Like when I was young, I worked in his office, and so here I am, like this junior accountant doing my thing, and one of my coworkers was complaining, like, you know, because in tech season, accountants work almost whenever they're awake. It's a ton of work. And he was complaining about his workload. And my dad is like, you don't understand. Like, you don't have, when I go home after like a 14-hour day at work, I still have to have sex. It's like a side job. I'm moonlighting by, you know, the freaking lovemaking workload that he has on top of his normal job. And, and sometimes I would hear him. I remember one time we were at the breakfast table, and I was making fun of my parents because I had heard them having sex the night before. And my mom is like, no, yeah, that's not true. So what I did is I repeated the things that she had said during the session. Like, she had all these compliments, like, oh, Stan, you're wonderful, you're amazing, this or that. And she just kind of rubbed her chin, and she's like, yeah, I guess you did hear us, because she remembered having said like all those things from the night before. So yeah, in my house, sex was like a much more open thing. And as I worked my way into the real world, I kind of had to learn that not everyone was raised in a house like this. And yeah, so I try to bite my tongue, but I wasn't raised to have sex as taboo. It's like a nudist colony, but sex. Like other people, and most people think seeing nakedness is a bad thing. I think hearing about sex is like not a big deal because I was raised that way.
I don't even know your parents, and just hearing that story just makes me feel supremely uncomfortable. Like, just really just not good.
I personally think that's healthy. Like that's a healthy relationship, you know? Like, most women that are bitchy or like naggy or whatever is just because the husband's not doing it right. You know, does that make sense? Like, she's not getting it in the bedroom, so that's why she's unhappy with other stuff. Like, I think sex is like a healthy part of a relationship. So.
Yeah, but I don't want to be a part of my parents' healthy relationship.
Well, you are the aftermath of your parents' healthy relationship, so
it's not really your choice, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need to be in there. You don't need to be in there when it happens, but you have to realize that it does happen. You know.
Yep.
It's your job to avoid it at all costs.
Do you guys ever see Girls Gone Wild, like, episodes, and think like
Ultimate
that
Girl?
No, it
like
doesn't
that
ring a
girl.
bell. Girls Gone Wild. Is this I'm really not familiar with the concept. Is it a show where awesomely hot teenagers show their boobs for T-shirts?
Yep.
No, it's like Survivor Man, but with girls, isn't it? I don't know.
It's about feral children in the wild.
My point is this: is that some of those girls, based on statistics, are bound to be mothers someday. So in about 18 years or something, I wonder if anybody shows and be like, look, mom was showing her tits for a T-shirt back in 2011. Like, I want to like use that at. If I was the Girls Gone Wild people, I would like archive their names and stuff, because you probably have to get their information to make sure they're like legal to show on the in the video. And I would use that so much as blackmail. I'd use this so much because she's probably like a well dignified. She's on the PTA meeting and all that stuff, and it's just like, no, listen, okay. remember Cancun? You were drunk off Jose Cuervo? Yeah. Okay, time to pay the piper. Like that's how I would. That's how I would do it. Because all those things that females do that are like freaky or like partying or whatever, those women become mothers later on, you know. And so it kind of makes you think like how your own mother, how she maybe have acted. Not mine. My mother's a saint. But I'm saying everyone else's mother, how they would act when they were like 18, 20 and stuff like that, you know?
I got a question for you, Blade. You do the
Sure.
entertainment thing, or you used to,
Mhm.
doing the
Yeah.
entertainment systems. How many DVDs have you found of porn of the people's?
Oh, all the time. All the time. It's... How do I say this? Like, more often than not, it's some sort of porno, especially... And in the bedroom, it's like 99%. It's a porno in there. So... I think that, and it's more and more so moving away from that, though, because a lot more people just use their porno on the computer. Like, their computer has become, like, their iPod of porn, you know? Like, actual porno on a disc is kind of dying, I guess.
I'm asking if, like, the person you're hooking up shit, they have their porn in the DVD player.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you ever look at them weird after you see that, and you're like, yeah, your system's hooked up.
No, I don't really look at them weird, because I've never, like, come across any weird porn. Like, I haven't come across any, like, sheep fuckers or anything like that, you know? Like, I've never come across out of the ordinary porn, you know what I mean? I've always come across pretty standard porn.
You
never set up
the golden retriever off, and then you go in the living room, and there's a golden retriever sitting on her lap.
Yeah. See, I've never come across anything like that. It's mostly been, like, just pretty standardized porn, you know?
That's kind of disappointing.
The standard for
That is
porn's
kind of disappointing.
kind of evolving, I think.
Yeah.
But, what was I going to say?
I want to talk about Duke Nukem forever.
Yeah, let's cover that a little bit. Like, I'm having a hard time fathoming how bad this can get. For me, Duke Nukem is just a single-player game where you listen to kind of a charming guy because he has, all his, like, catchphrases and stuff. And I guess that covers it. You go to the single-player campaign, there's going to be, like, hookers and death, my favorites, and it should be funny and somewhat entertaining, right? Like a Call of Duty single-player, but funner.
Good.
Yeah, is that
okay, all the sayings. Okay, if you're looking for sayings, this is awesome. Like, because the game, like the actual character of Duke Nukem is portrayed very well in this game. You know, like they went on that aspect of it as far as the character and the sayings and the remarks that he makes. It's amazing. It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as the game is, and actually I can't speak on this. Has anybody played single player in here?
I played a little
I
bit
haven't
of it,
bought
yeah.
the game yet.
Yeah, I haven't even played it.
Okay, I haven't played single player because I've seen so much of it with people doing Let's Plays. But I played multiplayer because I actually played multiplayer with Duke Nukem 3D when it was out. Like, I actually thoroughly enjoyed it. And this is shit. It is horrible. Okay, so first off, it's very, very host dependent. And if you want to play a game, you can either say quick match, which it'll drop you into a game, you know, or you can say start your own match and you can just wait till people join your game. And so if you do that, then you pretty much instantly get host. So there's a lot of people waiting to get that. The gameplay is just not good. It's hard to explain, but it's the connection's shitty. The graphics are, like, I've always been a big advocate saying that graphics aren't important. It's about gameplay, but the graphics are really bad though. Like, it's actually, I think in ways the graphics are almost worse than the first Duke Nukem, than the Duke Nukem 3D on DOS.
Wow.
That's how bad.
I'm looking at this shit. I'm looking at this stuff on the single player. It doesn't look that bad.
It's not so much the graphics, it's the frame rate. I felt like at some point I was watching a slideshow. It was ridiculous.
Yep.
It was just chugging along, and they have this weird thing where they use the depth of focus, you know, and it's just like completely wonked, and you'll be like aiming down the sight, and all of a sudden everything in front of you is out of focus, and not in like a really realistic way, you know. I don't know. It just kind of threw me off. I was trying to play. I played it. I got like the demo a couple times, and then I went to this game store I know where the guy lets you put the full game in and play it for like an hour if you pay him a couple bucks, and it was just the same thing, just like ridiculously bad frame rate, and like the core game itself is pretty like in touch with Duke Nukem 3D, but I feel like it if it just came out, 1997 when they first were supposed to release it, it would have done well. But
Talk
it's
about
like
the map
12
pack.
years later, and it's this. Yeah.
I feel like, all right, Duke Nukem. No one's going to be talking about Duke Nukem 3 days from now. It's going to be a really short-lived game. The map pack. Have you guys seen the map pack? Have you seen the trailers for it?
Mhm.
Don't really care.
I have two things I
they're
want to talk about.
they're already talking about downloadable content for Duke Nukem. Like
Enough
when
with the
you-
Duke
inside the
Nukem. No
disc,
one cares about Duke Nukem. I want to
Yeah,
talk about the map pack.
So, about Duke Nukem.
there's two things I
I
want to talk about.
saw monkeys in the zombie map, and that's all I need to know. I don't want monkeys back in this
The
fucking
new zombie map
game.
looks cool because it's not shrouded in fog everywhere.
Yes,
Like there's a
all
little
right.
bit of sunlight.
Yeah, so all right, we'll start there. We'll start with the zombie map. The zombie map is like in a jungle-like environment. It looks like they reused a lot of the art and models from Jungle, and it's called Shangri-La. And there's monkeys in it. Everyone's saying there's monkeys. I thought I saw dogs, but I guess I didn't see it right because the whole world says monkeys.
Now there's a monkey holding a perk.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a perk. It
So
was
they're bringing.
it was one of those power-ups, like a bomb, a double.
Oh right, yeah, my
Yeah.
bad.
Is that what it
And they were
was? Yeah.
changing on its back, like it was like switching around on the same monkey.
So I assume if you shoot the monkey, you get whatever power up it lands or something when you kill it. That's what I'm assuming. If that's what.
No idea.
Yeah,
That's better than him stealing my hard-earned perks.
I'm kind of
Those
psyched
bastards.
that they made a zombie map not designed to put me in a bad mood. Like it seems like all the previous zombie maps, they're like, let's take the worst weather the planet has ever seen, turn the lights off, and make a video game there. And it's like, really? Again?
Yeah.
Oh, can you just make it black and white too? Because this doesn't suck quite enough visually. And that's how they roll with zombies.
I like color.
Finally, they have like a nice daylight zombie map that doesn't make you want to commit suicide.
Yeah.
So thanks for that. What the fuck is with Treyarch and their art? It is the worst. They're absolutely freaking dreadful with their art and their sound. They've done a
Actually,
good job.
okay. If you look at World at War, like the feeling of World
Yes.
at War,
Sucked.
It's a lot.
Sucked.
But Black Ops is a little bit better. Black Ops is a little bit better.
No, they've
Really?
had
I
years.
don't know.
They've had years to get better.
They've had
It's still
years to
horrible.
get up to like 1998. It's such crap. Stop making everything so freaking ugly. Nuketown's not ugly. Stadium's not ugly. And does the list end there?
Firing range.
Yeah, firing range is
borderline.
ugly.
Borderline, I guess.
What about
Just
Summit?
fun.
Summit's
Ugly.
like
All the snow maps are ugly. Summit, Grid, Weapons
Yeah.
of Mass Destruction, ugly. I just don't know what they're doing with this freaking artwork. Everything is fog and gray and bluish gray and like, I don't know, grayish gray and blackish gray, and it's just like ugly. I don't know why they do that. They need to.
Let's see how many shades of gray we can get into one video game, guys.
Oh, it's
I just
so
don't want.
freaking
Okay,
dreadful.
on the opposite end, I don't want something super hyper bright like Carnival from Modern Warfare 2.
Okay, now the thing with Carnival is something like, I'm not a map designer, but something about Carnival didn't make the players pop, right? Like I would argue that
Yep.
Terminal was just as good looking, yet the character sort of stood out against the background. Somehow in Carnival, players almost had camo on us. Like I don't know what it was. All the little
Yep.
flutter around the map. The players didn't pop like they're supposed to on Carnival. So while I'll give them credit for making a map that was kind of attractive and had some new art in it, that didn't play well because of the way that it looked. But obviously it can be done because most of the Modern Warfare maps, like Crash looked great, especially in Modern Warfare 2 compared to COD 4. Even Overgrown
Yep.
looked nice, you know. And when I played Overgrown in Modern Warfare 2, it was like, wow, this thing really looks fantastic. You know, it looked much better than it did in COD 4, which also looked better than anything Black Ops has ever done. So yeah, you can have colors and still make it pop. Terminal, I think, was one of the best looking maps I've seen. I don't know if it was the best playing map, but it was the best looking map. And Black Ops,
I personally think that if it
Is Woody cutting out for you guys?
no, I
Woody's
hear
coming
about
a
out,
little bit.
Oh, sorry, guys. For the world, my internet connection is awful, and I called my ISP. We're trying to get it fixed, so I apologize for stuff like that. But what were you going to say, Blake?
Best of us.
No, I personally think that if they were to make every map, if they were to have a variant on every map that you can do it during the nighttime, the daytime, or sunset or whatever, that almost like doubles the number of maps. It's different. Like remember when I think it was Crash, they came out with a nighttime version for PC, It's like having a whole new map. So
That was,
I'm saying this.
Macon.
Yeah,
I
Macon
don't
and
understand
Macon
why
Day.
you would want to play a nighttime map. Like put them
I
all.
like nighttime maps. Gives you a whole different feel.
Yeah, it gives you a whole different feel without having a whole new map. Like we've all played Macon Day and we've all played Macon, and it's the same exact map. It just one's darker than the other, and it has a completely different feel to it.
You know, I'm just being quiet because I completely disagree. Like World of War, my favorite Call of Duty period, and had the best maps period.
Boo.
Yeah. I think everyone's first Call of Duty is going to be the favorite one, though. I personally believe that. Like,
Yeah, like I think COD 4 has the best maps.
yeah, I think, I'm serious. I think COD 4 has the best maps, and that was
Like
my
I
first.
hated Modern Warfare 2's maps, like Sub Base. Fuck Sub Base. God, I hate that fucking map.
Really? I
Yeah.
haven't seen an attractive snow map yet. Maybe they could just get rid of that idea.
Yeah, I
Well,
agree
it's
with
Or
a
that.
snow,
bunch
no
of
weather. How about no weather at all?
Yeah, no weather. Forget weather. Exactly. What is it? Help me. Underpass, right? Underpass would have been a
Yeah.
pretty neat map if it wasn't for the fog. I think it would have been a much better map. But yeah, so Tracker's released a new map pack. All the multiplayer stuff looks pretty ugly to me, except Drive-In, which looked pretty cool, and Shangri-La. The zombie map also looked pretty neat. I'm kind of psyched about that. So I'll get it for sure. I'll check it out. And it comes out soon, June 28th, which usually they announce it. And I feel
That's
like
pretty
I'm waiting
quick
forever.
turnaround.
Wow, that's really fast.
Yeah,
That's a pretty
fast,
quick
you know.
turnaround.
So the other thing I wanted to talk about, a YouTube trend. Everyone is uploading these like incredibly crappy, like leaked details where they don't even they don't do any analysis. They might upload the trailer exactly, just like rip it off YouTube and put it on their own channel, or they'll do this level of like analysis based on nothing. Like, all right, so this map is driving. Based on the fact that the map is called Drive-In, I think we can expect lots of open parking lot-like gameplay with maybe some cars on it. I'm a little concerned that the speaker poles are going to have trouble as we try to run around. They can be difficult to run into. You'll bump into, and it's like just complete it's one thing. Like Team Art does a really neat job of grabbing screenshots of 402's tweets. And saying, like, this is what we know for sure. It comes from the community manager. It's leaked. And then here's what I think about what he said, or maybe what can be inferred from it based on his years around Call of Duty. Like, that is one thing, and that is great. It's an entire nother thing to make, like, terrible videos based on no information whatsoever. Or, it's everyone uploading I'll compliment Team Art again. I remember when Black Ops came out, and they showed the first multiplayer reveal, he took the thing and broke it down like frame by frame. Why are you laughing at me? I'm not telling jokes. And it was like, look at this.
Okay.
What?
He's anticipating your next joke.
No,
anyway.
I'm thinking about when the Free Kill 3000 kid, when he did the How to Be Famous on YouTube, and he did the multiplayer. It was a joke. He broke down the multiplayer breakdown or whatever, and he says, "Look in the upper right corner, player killed." So multiplayer is confirmed for Black Ops.
Yeah. This is the kind of stuff. When the Black Ops trailer, like multiplayer reveal came out, he broke it down frame by frame. He's like, I hadn't noticed that a grenade that they threw was a Semtex, and he kind of confirmed that Semtex has made a return for Black Ops. I hadn't noticed. I forget. We were able to confirm like maybe how many kills an RC car took. You look at it, you got a general feel for the blast radius. Like, there's information that you can pick up if you look at it really carefully and do a value add on a trailer. And then there is like infuriating nonsense. And me as a guy, I'm like, on one hand, I hate these horrible trailer videos that everybody is making. On the other hand, I almost want to get into the horrible trailer making business because it's so easy and lame, and it's like, like I can run ads on this horribleness, and like people are eating it up. Like, should I do this?
You should start a contest. You should start a contest and see how many commentators, like how fast it'll take them to upload one of those videos, and the winner gets, I don't know, a banana. I don't know, something.
So
I don't know.
put some
Most of the
videos
time
on.
when people upload those, go ahead.
I was gonna say I put some videos on my channel that sort of break down the leaks that we've had so far, and I try to give an evaluation on how reliable these leaks might be. Like, this came from Infinity Ward, this was backed up by screenshots, this is just random, unreliable news site that may or may not be true. And I feel like that isn't such a bad thing, right? This is a value add to what we've seen. But some of these, like, either these guys need to start getting hated on for uploading really terrible, obviously money whoring videos, or you have to encourage me to do the same because it's bullshit to be where I am, which is just, you know, seeing my sub box filled with terrible trailer videos. So, what do you guys think?
It's like a third grader giving a really bad report, and we're all kind of going, that was shit. And most of the time when people put stuff out like that, we all kind of go, okay, this is crap, and like move on, you know? There's a lot of just moving on. And plus, I think that also kind of violates the trust that you have with your subscribers, that they know that's not going to, you know, if you put out crap like that, they're probably not going to click on the next video. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
I don't know. I tend to stay away from doing the analysis videos because we have no idea till we play it. You know what I mean? Go back and look at.
I'm actually proud of my analysis videos. Like, you know, if
your
you watch
analysis
them,
videos are a little different though. Those are different though. Those actually look like you spent more than 10 minutes on it. You know. But I'm talking about the crap ones. You know.
Yeah, so. You know, there were some funny ones, right? Like, Ask a Capper did one where he's like, look how much stuff is on fire. I've confirmed that everything's on fire. And then, like, that idea got copied by everybody, and, you know, it was like,
Jericho's was good.
Jericho's
was good. I don't know
if I saw
it was
that
really good.
Oh, I did see that.
He shoutcasted it. Yeah, he shoutcasted it. It was pretty funny.
But the trailer thing's a little overboard. I want to see, I don't know. What do you say, right? This trend of taking trailers, not even, you know, adding value to them and uploading them on your channel, or the other stuff, which is not really having anything to say. Like, I saw this thing and I was like, oh, I want to do a video about this trailer, but I didn't really have anything, so I didn't do it. And yeah, what do you say?
We just started a new trend of analyzing videos.
It's Call of Duty.
Right and wrong with their analysis.
And I can go ahead and tell you that I'm going to own somebody on every map they have.
I
mean, I just don't get excited for Call of Duty. I don't give a shit about Modern Warfare 3.
I do.
I don't. I mean, it's Call of Duty. I'm gonna beast on it just like I beasted on every Call of Duty before. There's nothing they can change in the game that can't stop me from doing well at it.
Is that a challenge to Treyarch?
Yeah. It's like being basketball. I'm just the best in the world. Like, I'm widely renowned as being the best on the planet. There's nothing they can do about that game that will stop me from being just freaking awesome.
They can give fucking scrubs 300% help, and I would just learn how to kill Painkiller consistently. That's all that's going to happen.
Dude, for me, they could do whatever they want, and I will stay right there in the middle of the pack. They can't change it. They got nothing on my mediocrity.
You're getting kind of cocky there,
Wiggy, or I'm going to die.
They're like, I call my chopper gunner on the B flag. Just stand in the middle of the B flag. Don't die. Yep.
I've got a video where I've done it.
What was I going to say? Yeah, man.
Do you really?
Yes.
Was that a joke?
I really
You don't have video where you stand in the middle of the map and call it a gunship or a chopper gunner?
I did it by accident, but I did it. I got the Blackbird, and then I got another kill like right after it, and I wanted to call the Blackbird.
Yeah.
I tried to do
and
it in my life.
I survived the whole thing.
I put up a video today where I wanted to capture C on, what's the snowy one? Help me, I forgot. Oh, Grid. I wanted to capture C on Grid, and I walked just off the flag before I called in my chopper gunner. But then all the comments told me that if you're in a chopper gunner, you can't capture a flag anyway. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
So.
Now, it would be cheap of you to say, let's prove that wrong and make a whole video about if you can capture a chopper gunner, you know.
Sometimes
remember what was that?
Sometimes I do quick tip videos.
What was that channel that did that?
And on one, Defend the House. A tip like that I don't consider worthy of a video, I might bundle together with 2 to 4 more, and I think they make for good videos.
Yeah.
So. You can't do it with RC car either. I've tried.
Really? Oh, I didn't know. But
Because those aren't like real game situations where you're like, I want to capture this flag, but I also want to drive my RC car. You know what I mean? Like, it's,
dude, that's totally what
those
I
aren't
intended
like-
to do. We had Bravo, but we didn't have A or C. So I was like, I'll sit on C, I'll call in this chopper gunner and prevent anyone from coming, and I'll cap a flag while I beast. This sounded great to me. It was a great idea. But then I walked just outside the cap radius before I called in the chopper gunner. That's a real game. It was a real game situation that just came up the other day. Oh, you know what I want to talk about? Anthony Weiner.
Not gaming.
He resigned today. So
Oh, he pulled out.
Yeah, he pulled out.
He
Finally
pulled out. Nice. Well played. Yeah, he went soft and decided to resign.
Oh, there you go.
So
Got a whole list of fucking Anthony Weiner jokes right here, and you guys just ruined it for me. Damn it.
Honestly, I don't think he should have like left office. I don't know anything about his policy at all, but I mean, it's just a cock.
What a.
it was a chub, I would say. I saw the footage.
I didn't see it.
You didn't see it, dude? I saw it, and then I heard a dramatic reenactment of his sexting messages from Bill Maher and that I forget the actress who plays the cheerleader coach in Glee, but Bill Maher and her like read back and forth the sexting messages. So for those of you that don't know, Anthony Weiner is a congressman from New York. He's been in politics for like 20 years. He's 46. He's in fantastic shape. I've seen his body. He what else is there to say? Oh, he's a Democrat, and recently, well, he's been taking pictures of his chest and stuff. He looks great. He and
All right, get to it, Woody. All right.
he's been one of the more like
All over the New York
aggressive-
Times.
He's been one of the more like aggressively outspoken Democrats lately towards Republicans. So like when healthcare came around, he was on Fox News, on CNN, whatever. He was sort of that front man who defended the Democratic side in a way that like a sitting president can't because they have too much influence. He and then he's been on now the Republican office, and they say things that they get wrong. Like he did this stunt where he grabbed a children's book on like how there's checks and balances, and used it to educate the Republicans when they tried to break rules. So funny stuff like that. But all along, while
Get
he's
to the
doing
penis
this,
So he's
part.
kind of a troll.
he
Get
was
to the penis part.
he was sexting with this porn star, telling her about the things that he'd want to do to her if they were together and things like that. Now, they never met in person, so there's nothing physical going on. But he sent pictures of him in relatively tight underwear with a chub. He sent pictures of his chest, and, like body shots from the neck down. And then he got outed. So what happened is he posted it on Twitter. And at first he denied it was him. He said his Twitter account was hacked. And then later he admitted that what he meant to do was send a direct message instead of a tweet to the world. And when he quickly recognized his mistake, he deleted the tweet and pretended he was hacked. For those of you that have never used Twitter, this is pretty believable. The user interface for sending a direct message is a lot like the one for sending out a worldwide tweet. And yeah, so if for a couple of weeks, maybe 10, 12 days, something like that, everyone's been on and saying he should resign, he should quit, he should leave his job. And then there's the rest of us who think about like the other things that have happened, and his offense, sexting, is pretty mild in comparison to some of the other things that people have fully gotten away with. And it just jumps out at me.
He did not stick a cigar in her cooch.
There you go. Right?
Just saying.
I don't-
Just saying.
It's not anything illegal. It's just maybe not like something you'd want to share with your mom. You know what I mean? But like, there's something
Unless
wrong
you've seen her
with it.
naked.
Yeah, I don't
He,
know. Like that's a touchy subject because it's like obviously you need to stay professional. And okay, I don't think I could take a picture of my cock and put it on Twitter. It wouldn't be appropriate. There's nothing wrong with it, but it wouldn't be appropriate. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh,
So-
for sure. Right? And you're not even in politics, right? It's inappropriate for a YouTube commentator, let alone
Somehow.
for a politician. But I don't
know.
Heck,
Like
this
and
is gonna
favorite for
be-
cock. Let's see how many views I can get.
it's going to be inflammatory, but compare that to lying the nation into war. We know exactly where the weapons of mass destruction are. Compare that to some of the other stuff, like the guy who spent a career against gay marriage, and then it turns out he's gay. what was his name, Vitter or something, the guy with the wide stance in the bathroom stall.
Yeah, those are the best Republicans, the bigots.
Yeah, well, they're I love them.
The ones with the twist endings, I like those.
What else is there? Of course, there's Clinton, right? He got censored.
Gary Condit.
Resigned. Gary Condit, right? He was with an
That was horrible, dude.
intern. Was he with somebody young, right? Or was he with
Yeah, it says like a
Levy?
20-year-old intern.
Yeah, and then she died, and it turned out that
Yeah, she died mysteriously, strangled or some shit like that.
Yeah,
Okay, what
yeah.
I don't understand is all this stuff's pretty tame as far as like, yeah, it's sexual, but it's not like extreme craziness, right? Marv Albert did like some of the weirdest shit in the world, and 5 years later he's commentating a basketball game, and I'm like, you had a hooker with a ball gag in her mouth like 5 years ago. You guys remember? You guys remember the whole Marv Albert situation? What happened?
Oh, I remember the bite marks, right? Like,
Okay, he was wearing women's underwear. He had a
Yes.
ball gag in the prostitute's mouth, and was like put like a tail on her from a dog, like really weird out there shit, right? And so it was like
You can only go up from there, I guess.
Okay, really awkward stuff, right? Then like 5 years, and basically he like retires. He's not a sportscaster anymore. You know what I mean? Because that would be awkward. But then he comes back 5 years later, and no one says shit. And I'm like, we remember, dude. Like we remember what the fuck happened. Remember the guy in D.C. He got caught in a drug bust smoking crack, and then he's the mayor of D.C. like 2 years later. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. But if you take a picture of a cock and put it on Twitter by accident, all of a sudden you're like the worst man in the world. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like if his penis would have been smoking crack in the twit pic, then he probably would have been fine.
It was almost like he suffered from a slow news story. And I think I said this last week, but we all know who the biggest winner in this story is, right? Like, it's obvious
Arnold
to me.
Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, absolutely. Arnold Schwarzenegger, he didn't just sext. He had sex with someone for years while he was married. He had a baby with that person. He knew about that baby. He supported that baby financially for she's like 8 years old or something now. And,
Why did you think he'd be able to get away with that? I don't understand that.
Yeah, he had a baby with another woman outside his marriage and supported her and wanted this to go on indefinitely. And that story is dead. All we want to talk about is this guy with curiously low body fat for a 46-year-old.
Yeah, because there's no penises in that entire story. You can't get in trouble for it.
There's just no photos.
The penis and news ratio is all off on that story.
Yeah.
I mean, the Weeder story literally had penis in the title, so we're sold. Okay, let's go with that.
Oh, dude, my favorite stuff. No, I know his name is pronounced like Boehner or something like that. But when Boehner calls for Wiener to pull out, or these are the best titles. Boner's asking Wiener to pull out. You're like, yeah, American politics for the win, baby. Oh man.
Oh, can I say one thing I wanted to say about Duke Nukem, but you guys cut me off? This is important.
I'm on the edge of my seat. Go.
When you select your controls, the controls that are basically exactly like Call of Duty controls, the controls titled is Duty Calls.
Nice.
So I think that has a reference. Well, the game has a lot of reference to other games, but I think that they know that since Call of Duty is such a popular game and so many people are used to those controls, a lot of games almost they want to act like Call of Duty doesn't exist when they have their menu system, but with Duke Nukem it was just like Duty Calls. It's literally the same controls as Call of Duty. So, and I will shut up about Duke Nukem. And Woodstock.
I have a question for MurkahDurkah. All right.
Yep.
Now, it's a human centipede-based thing, and you're going to be randomly placed. You don't have any choice about this. You get what you get. All right.
All right.
Which YouTube commentators are going to be the other two in your centipede?
Choose wisely.
My goodness, man, this is difficult. I don't get to choose if I'm in the front, middle, or back.
No, that's going to be randomly assigned.
Well, see, I want someone. I'd prefer two ladies, because then at least it's not tantric and gay. But at the same time, I want someone who's interesting. I don't even have to worry about conversation because their mouths are so dazzling.
Yeah, exactly.
You need someone who knows like Morse code so they can like hum out long and short.
I can't even do Morse code. But,
I want someone interesting. Like I want someone.
I want someone with like nice views on politics, like lots of insightful.
I Justine's hot, but I think I can carry on a conversation.
How
with
often
Blaine
do you
first.
think you're going to be having conversations
Are
that
these-
doesn't involve you guys being taped to each other, ass to mouth?
Wait! I got an answer. Is this commentators or is this any YouTuber?
I'll go any YouTuber. We can open it up.
I'm gonna say Justine, but only on the, I guess the premise that she cannot be the one in front. Her mouth cannot be this in front.
Okay.
And who's that other one? Minxie.
Oh, Miss Minx. Hell, I was
Minx.
about to
In
say
that.
that.
Yeah, in that one.
Yeah.
And
All right,
that's
I'll
my
go.
tip.
I'm going to say Charlie James because she's absolutely gorgeous and there's a chance I could be behind her. But this is the single Woody talking, right? The theoretical one. And then I'm going to go with the long shot. I'm going to say Jericho, right? And I've met Jericho in real life. He doesn't look like he eats a lot. So there might be some upside, right? Like, I could die sooner. Like, I think I want a guy who's not consuming a lot of food. Wings? Which YouTube commentators do you want to make up your human centipede?
I'm sitting there thinking about this.
The doozy of a question.
It is a doozy of a question. Oh man, I just don't want to give a cop-out answer to this. I mean, obviously you just pick two females and just go about your day. They'd be like, "Yeah, it's a good choice." But you got to look deeper into this thing.
No, you don't.
Dude,
I'm gonna go with Aviator and T-Mart.
Yeah.
Aviator and T-Mart?
No matter what.
Yes.
But you pick some
Whose
tall
mouth is
men there.
exposed?
Like, both of those guys are like 6'4"-ish or something.
Hopefully, like I can break my neck and commit suicide if I get stuck in the middle.
You want to be in the middle?
Yeah, if I get stuck in the middle, I can just like pull my body up and like throw down and break my neck.
But you don't want to be in the middle. Like that's like.
I'm not sure which position is the worst, the middle or the back.
Oh, the middle's the worst.
The
They
back's
don't
the
have a
worst.
mouth or an asshole anymore. They're both usurped. No control over either.
It doesn't matter.
I mean, really?
The back just gets shit in his mouth. That's all you get. You don't get the shit in nobody else's mouth.
Yeah,
Oh, that's it?
The back gets
all?
recycled moo. That's it? Oh,
Yeah.
that's fine. No, so
Oh.
the back just gets recycled food, right? Like, up front, you get good food. You're good to go. The only problem is there's, aside from your knees going the wrong way and somebody's butt on your, or mouth on your butt, but otherwise you get good, you get used to eating well. On the back, there's not a lot of nutritional value by the time it gets to you.
What?
Yeah, if you've seen the movie, I think the
The
I
one
do
in the
want to
back-
see this.
the infection, right?
Okay.
Yeah, she's the one that-
I don't know what the movie is. I don't want to see it though. I don't want to see it.
Okay,
For you guys
basically,
to
let me.
for you guys to be making
quite
rational
good.
decisions like this is ridiculous.
So what
this movie-
happens in the movie is this: the three girls find their way into this guy's house, and he decides to turn.
No, it's two girls and a Japanese guy they can't communicate with.
Okay,
I've seen it like 3 times.
of course you have. So he decides to
Very
turn them into a human centipede, and the way that he does this is he takes their knees and kind of like rejiggers them so that they bend forward instead of backwards. And but the real critical part here is now that they're sort of stuck on all fours and can't stand, he attaches. You see the first one, picture them like crawling, and then he puts the second one's mouth and surgically attaches it to the first one's butt. And then he takes the third one's mouth and surgically attaches it to the second one's butt. So in the middle, you're both pooing into somebody's mouth and eating the poo of number one. But
So if the first one farts, does it like come out of the third one's ass like the wave
Eventually.
motion?
No,
You
no,
would
I don't think
think,
so. I don't think that it's like literal shit
Depends
into
on how
the
hard
person's
you
mouth.
swallow.
I think they like ran the digestive tract like through all of them or something. Because
Yeah.
like they wouldn't survive long if they're literally eating the fecal matter of the front person and then again by the second person.
Are you
How
sure
can
he
they breathe?
altered the digestive tract? And if he did, why would it not be poo anymore?
He was a very smart German. Keep that in mind. And he had a whole chart on it. Like he, like if
I
you look
saw
like,
the
there was a-
visuals.
yeah. No.
Oh,
Yeah,
my.
that was like
Okay, so Okay, so basically they made an ass-to-mouth train with 3 people, right?
Yes.
So the person
yes,
in the middle has his mouth sewn to the ass, and the person in his ass is sewn to the mouth of the person behind him. Okay.
Exactly. So now you have to ask yourself, who would you want to be in your train? I picked people based on how little food they consumed. That's pretty much my chief criteria.
You know what? I'm not going to answer it, but I would think like whoever I dislike the most and who I would enjoy actually shitting in their mouth. Like I would look at it as like a vengeance kind of thing. So a person that I don't like, I could be like, okay, cool, I get to shit in your mouth.
Oh, that's a good look at this. I'd be like, I want that member of the Westboro Baptist Church and that member of the Westboro Baptist Church.
Oh,
I was just about to say that. But you can't choose where you are, though, so it might be revenge against you.
Oh, is it? Oh,
well, that's if you could choose.
Yeah, that's.
yeah.
If I could choose, I would change my shit to Bill O'Reilly and Glenn Beck.
Oh,
yeah. That's a good choice too.
Yeah. So now let me ask you. Let's go eat my diction.
Ooh, what if Reverend Byrne was mixed in this? That would be the ultimate insult.
So
think about
which
that
position
for a
do
second.
you want? Which position is the worst? 2 or 3? Diction.
2.
2. Ass and mouth. Ass and mouth together. That's bad.
Really?
That's worse than. Okay. Think about it, Woody. I'm going to go to you. Would you rather have an ass sewed to your mouth or an ass sewed to your mouth and a mouth sewed to your ass? See what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but that's not the whole story, right? So I'll ask you, Wings. I'll turn this about and say, would you rather have 2nd generation food or 3rd generation food?
I'd rather just have a way to kill myself. That's my reason for picking the 2nd position. If I got stuck in the 2nd position, I could at least, have 2 guys taller than me, so I could use leverage to break my own neck.
Yeah, the stream generally agrees with me that the 3rd is the worst position. If I'm in this position where you've already surgically altered my knees and my digestive system and you've removed my teeth, then
I got it.
I'm not convinced that the fact that you're eating my poo is the worst of my problems.
I got it. I figured it out.
Go ahead.
I'd be in the middle, and I'd have 2 babies, and that way I could go to. That way I could go to the hospital and have them get these babies off of me. Because 3 humans try to get in a car isn't gonna work. So
babies are humans too.
I understand they're humans, but I could still drive a car with a baby sewed to baby's ass sewed to my mouth. I could have.
Oh my god! All right.
I could have the baby steer. I could lean over, have the baby little steer. It might be fun little babysitter adventures, and I can get to the hospital and have them get this off of me.
Dude, this went from really laughable and kind of quirky funny, and now I'm just feeling uncomfortable. And what's the next question, Woody?
It's like Baby's Day Out, except somehow more wrong.
Have you guys seen the movie Teeth?
Yes, and I don't want to talk about that either.
So
we're just trying to find ways to make Taylor uncomfortable. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, he's our temporary Kyle. So Taylor, right? You run into this girl. She's Mrs. Right. She's wonderful in a lot of ways, except for the fact that her vagina could potentially bite off your penis. Do you still
See, that's a big deal breaker for me. That's a big deal breaker.
But it's only potentially, right? She does this to rapists and such. When it was consensual, when she was happy, she functioned like a normal person.
I'm not down for that.
I mean, she has teeth in her mouth, and I assume you're down for that.
Yeah.
I don't think
that's the same.
Is the option of nonstop butt sex up in the air?
Does she still have her period, Woody? Does she still get her period?
As far as I know, I don't think they covered that in the movie, but as far as I know.
Yeah, because I think that has to do with it though, because when a woman, it's that time of the month for a woman, she could be super happy and then something will flip on her and she'll get mad. And the ability to bite my dick off with her vagina, like a tool, I don't want to give you a gun, and I don't want to give a woman a biting vagina. Does that make sense? I just don't think they're responsible enough to use it properly.
Just women can't be trusted with vagina dentata. That's
Vagina dentata.
yeah, that's the condition that they called it in the movie.
I mean, but I just think that there's a lot of women out there that they would abuse that.
Yeah.
All right.
They might get drunk and like chop carrots with it or something. I don't know.
Now,
New parlor
now
trick
if you got caught killing a couple people with your pussy, would they put that shit in like a chastity belt like Hannibal Lecter?
That's hilarious. That is fucking funny. Oh, that's great. That'd be an awesome little like you know how they have like the little infomercials where it's just like, oh, slices and dices and stuff like that. Just give this have like a porn star do this and just like stick a whole carrot and just like she makes like whole salads and stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh, the clap
push
chop. I'm patenting that right now. Clap chop.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
You know, they technically have this thing you're talking about in real life. It's called the Axum condom.
Wait, what were we talking about?
The vagina dentata.
Something.
Yeah,
Wait, they have
do
something
like
that you can use just in case that your
They
partner's
have an
vagina has
anti-rape device.
Yeah.
Can you link that?
So is it like a dental dam made out of nightmares?
No, you go in. It's something they put in or served. It's something they put in it, and it goes on like a condom. But when you try to pull back out, it just slices right into your stuff.
Why?
Damn.
Why would
Wait.
any? That's like that fucking scene from Seven, man, when he makes him rape
Oh.
the hooker to death or whatever. That's
Oh my God.
horrible.
That was the worst scene ever.
Who would invent such a thing? I know that was bad. And you don't see anything too. It's made it
Links, that's
worse.
really gross, but could you also link me?
I don't have a link to it right now. It's called
Same here,
Axum
yeah.
anti-rape.
Yeah, it's I from what I understand, it's supposed to be used in like Africa, where rape is like women are like can reasonably predict that tonight rapists will be coming and they can protect themselves with it. Like that's that was that's where I heard it.
You're like Minority Report instead of it's rape. Rape.
People are asking for a Dan update.
That's a
And it's so I was at work today, and so was Dan, and I was talking to him about it, and it's funny. Like he got laid last night with some hottie. He was exhausted because he didn't get any sleep for all the right reasons, and he just kept talking about it at work today. So yeah, Dan is still out there playing like a player. He's doing his thing. It's funny. He'll have like dates with 4 and 5 women in a week. He's on top of it.
Man, I wish Dan would come paintballing. I want to meet this player.
Teach me your ways, Dan.
Yeah. He always seems to be low on paid time off. I don't know where he's burning it, but yeah.
Is it in Pussyville?
Could be.
So crude.
So
I'm just wondering. I know how much time Woody takes off from his work, and I'm sort of imagine if Dan is low on time, Woody's criticizing him for it. He
I'm not
must be knocking
criticizing
out
him,
every
no.
other day.
I'm not criticizing Dan. I'm I don't know where it all goes. We get 20 days off a year, and that combines sick time with like vacation time, and but because you can work at home, like it's really easy to almost never call in sick. Like if you can drag yourself to attend 3 meetings on your worst day, then presto, you're not sick, and it's as easy as that. So I get like 20 days total vacation. I tend to use them in small numbers, like long weekends. Oh, which reminds me, paintball's coming up. We've got that subscriber paintball event. Taylor, you're going too?
Yes, I will be there.
How psyched are you for that?
I'm very excited. Like, even if I can't get a good gun, I think I'm just going to do what you said and be a medic, just as an excuse to run around be a little bit crazier.
You'll have a good gun. I've been in touch with Kitty.
Oh.
Yeah. It's fixed.
Then I retract my previous statement, Kitty. I do not want to be a medic. Please reserve the gun. I would like it very much.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I think you're gonna have an Empire Axe, which is the exact gun I used in the previous event, and I found it to be perfect all day long. I must have shot 2,000 rounds through it without a single issue ever. Not a single issue. So,
Where's Kyle?
Kyle is out filming somewhere, Tennessee maybe. But he'll be at the paintball event too, as will FPS Russia. They travel together sometimes. And
sorry. Of course.
And
Both of them?
Yes, not at the same time.
Oh, all right.
Gonna make him do one of those acts where he has to keep running into a bathroom and changing outfits and coming back.
So, but yeah. So there's a lot of it. K-pop is going. Paintball Kitty, The Aviator, Murkah, me. Why did that
T-Mart.
so fast? Am I missing anyone? Yeah, T-Mart's going. Onslaught.
Promise me you'll shoot K-pop like incessantly.
Oh, the other guys is SMO, HP, PC, PK, whatever that guy's name is.
Seamus.
I'm not sure. Is he going? I know that
Seamus.
I left some gassy Mexicans going. So there'll be a bunch of guys there, and it's going to be.
Wait, whoa! Time out. What was that last one?
There'll be a
Gassy
bunch
Mexican.
of guys there. Gassy Mexican.
Oh, when I saw that title, I thought it said "gay ass Mexican." I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. So Gassy Mexican is actually a totally quiet, polite, awesome, super funny guy, right? Like he's just fantastic. But before I knew him, all I knew was his name was Gassy Mexican. And they're like, "Do you want to share a hotel room with him?" And I'm like, would you? Like, who's worse than like Gassy Mexican? But he's just a great guy. Everything's all cool.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to make fun of him. That's just honestly what I read when I read the title of the last video you uploaded, which was all these people and gay ass Mexican. And I thought he was like a road crew worker that you guys just pulled in off the side of the road. And I don't know.
Oh, did you mention White Boy? White Boy's going too now, right?
Oh yeah, White Boy's going too. Yep. So the event is, I think for subscribers, let me look at my calendar here. The 25th and 26th. And it's in Joliet, Illinois, and go check it out. I put a video up about it. You can see my channel. It's from like, I don't know, probably the 16th-ish, and check it out. So we're gonna hang out with subscribers. We're gonna play paintball, and it's gonna be a good time.
Happy birthday to White Boy. He just.
Oh yeah.
I got a Skype thing came up, said that White Boy turned 21. So.
Yep, he's 21.
He's probably out and about.
Could be. I don't know. It's Thursday. Maybe
he should film his 21 run. I really think he should film his 21 run.
What is he going to dolphin dive to tonight?
What's a 21 run?
The dolphin dive in and out of the bars.
21 run is like when people turn 21 and finally get to go to the bars legally. They tend to go to as many bars as possible and just pretty much just drink as much as you possibly can. And it's like excessive drinking on your 21st birthday because everyone buys you shots, and you go to like probably like 20 different bars, and it's a shit show, you know. It's the only time.
White Boy.
Yeah, happy birthday, White Boy.
So who's psyched for Battlefield 3? It's coming out. I think the beta's in September, right? They're doing a beta. I'm totally excited about that.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, that beta was a brilliant idea. It's going to totally allow people to get into, like, with the beta coming out in September, and the game, they moved up the date to October 21st. I think 21st or 25th. I'm stuck in my head. Let me look. I can't tell.
I think it's 25th, yeah.
Is it 25th? Then, suddenly I don't know, it seems like you could be into that game, playing that game, doing your thing, and it was really, really smart of them to come out before Modern Warfare 3.
Yep. I was about to say
they're giving away a bunch of free shit too to make fun of the Elite service.
Oh, but
it does all
but the world is crashing on them for their downloadable content, right? They're developing downloadable content that they're not putting on the disc and instantly charging more for it. And on top of that, they're doing something else that's pretty shady. They're adding like weapons to the game, right? That you only get if you pre-order the game. Now it's one thing to it's one thing to give you like what Gears of War did in Gall 2. I don't know if people call it that. In Gears of War 2 is if you got like the legendary pack, you got like a gold Lancer, but gold Lancer, whatever. It doesn't really give you, like, I never died in that game and thought, well, dude, his Lancer is a different color. That's not even fair. It's fine. But they're giving out actually different weapons, right? So, I'm sure these gameplay guys, the developers, do their best to make them balanced. But those weapons are either going to suck or they're going to be awesome. And
let me help you out with this. They did the same thing in Bad Company 1. They gave you a Type 88 sniper if you pre-ordered the game. Mm-hmm. Well, here's what they didn't tell you. The Type 88 is a clone of another weapon that you get anyway, called the SVU. there's going to be a gun in the game that's going to be just like it. You just get a different skin of it.
But you don't know that.
I'm 98
what if
sure.
What if the gun is like the FAMAS in this
They've
game?
already named the gun. It's a sniper rifle.
Oh, okay. Well, next.
It's a fucking semi-automatic sniper rifle. It's pretty much the same sniper rifle they gave away the first time. Nobody cried in Bad Company. I mean, it's fucking ridiculous. It's people that look here, put $5 down on the game. When the game comes out, pay it off. You're good.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about playing it on PC. I might buy it twice. Oh, go ahead. I'm cutting you off.
But what he was saying is he was just illustrating the idea of if it's possibly a weapon that no one else gets. It's not a remake. It's not a different skin. If it's an actual weapon that could be effective in battle in the game, and you just don't get it because you didn't pre-order it or don't have the hardened edition, that's kind of cheesy.
Ain't no kind of cheesy.
And there's an LMG too.
Pre-order the game. If you didn't pre-order the game, you're obviously not serious enough about the game to even worry about getting out cheesed.
No, that's not true because.
Oh, I'm sorry, everyone. The audio cut off. It'll come back if history is any kind of indicator. Silly Skype. I'm sorry. I'm hoping that it recovers. But here we are.
I'm back.
now.
Are we back?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
What part of the rant did I leave off on?
I don't know, but there's a sniper and there's an LMG, and there's a real possibility that these things are not exact duplicates of what's in the game already. And like I believe that these guys do their best to make every gun kind of balanced, strong in some situations, weak in other, and counter each other. But it's hard to make guns perfectly balanced. So there's a real possibility that it's going to be different, and it sucks. So you'll eventually be able to get that later. Like they're going to give it to everyone a few months down the road, but not at first. And I think it's a mistake. And then there's the whole idea of DLC on day one. There's like DLC you can buy that wasn't included in the game right now. Well, not right now, but the day that it releases.
Unless this gun is the M60 from Battlefield Bad Company 2 when it first released, I don't give a shit if thousands of people have it, because I'm going to try to get the game early, and I'm going to pay more money for it. Thus, I don't get pre-order codes for it. So I won't care either way.
Have you guys seen the Dead Island trailer?
Which one?
The gameplay trailer.
The really misleading, the really gorgeous one that was misleading about what the game's actually about, or like the actual game?
Like the actual gameplay one. I think that game looks really fun. Like a free range, like running around killing zombies, like not really having to try, just goof around. I don't know. I'm definitely gonna get that.
Yeah. Once I saw the electrified machete, like throwing it at zombies, I was like, I'm sold. I'm buying this. I don't care.
I think I might check out Dead Island. I'm interested in more games, so I'd like to check something out and see what's going on. But I do like Black Ops 2.
Yeah. Look at it this way.
Good.
Back to the Battlefield thing, because I could care less about Dead Island. I
don't even know what that Dead Island thing is.
It's some stupid game that's going to flop like a fucking fat woman sitting in a chair. That's what it's going to do.
But the concept is cool, right? It's a zombie survival game where there's a giant map and you just survive as long as you can. But it's different than Nazi zombies in that it's mostly melee based, and
you can like upgrade and like grow levels or something. Like it looks cool.
Yeah,
it's
there's like RPG stuff to it.
It's like Dead Rising. It's like Dead Rising kind of, except better.
Yeah.
I just want to say. I want to say this. I just looked at the weapons on Bad Company 3. One's a Dio 12 shotgun. One's another one's like an LMG, and another one's a sniper. The LMG is the Type 88. The Type 88 was nowhere near overpowered compared to the other LMGs in Bad Company 2. So why would it be any different than this one?
If DLC is
Type 88.
If DLCs are new maps, then that's fine, okay? But when DLC is a new weapon, that the only way I can have that weapon is if I pay extra, and I'm going against people that paid extra. If I don't have the maps, I just don't play the maps, okay?
See, we're combining two things here. You might be right about it. Like, I agree with your concept. The DLC shouldn't include things that give you competitive advantage. That really, really sucks. But they're doing two things that make gamers mad right out of the gate, I mean to say. One is that there's DLC on day one, so it's just obviously something they decided not to include on the disc to charge extra for. And the other is there's extra guns for people that pre-ordered. So I
look at it like this way. I bought a headset I expect to have better sound than a person that didn't want to invest in the headset. If I bought the game early and I get an extra weapon, I expect the extra weapon to be something better than he has. So I put more money for it.
Well, you just put your money up early.
I understand the sound point there, but not really the gun one.
Why did the gun, dude?
Like,
if you
what if
if you want to pay for an advantage over someone else, the person that's willing to pay will have the advantage. You
Get
buy a
this,
headset,
Wings.
you buy control freaks, you buy triggers for the PS3
But
control.
I
what
would be
we're
willing
saying-
to
what-
pay
what-
$200 to get the game a week early. And it would
Yes.
suck if I didn't get do I have to pay $260 to get the pre-order one too?
Dude, I don't care. I look at these guns. One's like a semi-automatic shotgun. How many times you get owned by a shotgun ever in a game other than Modern Warfare 2?
It's rare.
Especially a game as big as Battlefield.
But
Sometimes
what I'm
in
saying,
Halo.
Wings, is when I play Call of Duty and I get killed, I instantly go into this thing where I analyze why I got killed. Okay, and I think the measure of a good game, in my personal opinion, is when I watch the kill cam and say I naturally got outplayed. If I'm watching the kill cam and the only reason why I died was because this kid spent $5 on some special weapon, that's gonna piss me off as a consumer. See what I'm saying? So what you're doing is you're adding little extra things in there that, okay, you're saying he spent $230 for a headset and I don't have a headset. Oh, well, I get it. You know what I mean? But if I get killed by something and the only reason why I don't have it is because I have to pay extra for it because the manufacturer didn't want to include it, fuck that.
Well, look at it this way. If I get killed by Spaz 12 in Modern Warfare 2 and I got a USP 45 on my secondary, I didn't have that Spaz 12. So am I mad because I didn't have it or mad because I don't have access to it? The fact is, it's such a slim thing that happens. I get killed by kids I have no access to the weapon at that gun battle at that specific time anyway. Kind of catch my drift?
Yeah.
So it's pointless. The whole thing is pointless. The guns are not going to be the laser beam guns. And if you want like a reskin of an LMG, which has like 4 other LMGs that probably do the same exact thing as it does,
Yeah.
for it,
You're
they're
making a
not
lot of
giving
assumptions here, right? Here's what you've said so far, Wings. I know with 98% certainty that this gun will be a duplicate of other guns. I know with complete certainty that this gun
I know
will
with
not give you any
100% certainty
competitive
that.
advantage. I know
Because I
this
know
and I know that. You don't know jack. You're making guesses.
Hey, look here. Battlefield has used the same weapons since Battlefield 2. They've always had the Type 88. They've always had the Chinese Type 88 sniper. They've always had the fucking F2000, the AUG. They use the same guns every release. They always have the same balance almost every release. There's always an AN-94. There's always
Was the M60
there's always
the same balance?
M16. Generally, M60 had 2 problems in Battlefield. Battlefield Vietnam, it was overpowered, and Battlefield Bad Company 2, it was overpowered. And they scaled it back both times. But the fact is, they changed the numbers up on it a little bit. But for the most part, it's the same shit year in, year out. The Dio
You
12
could
and
say
the
that
Type
about
88.
Call of Duty, right? Like,
are
oh yeah, there's
done.
always
Yeah.
an AK-47,
Yeah, there's always an
a
M16.
FAMAS, there's
Yeah.
always an M16, but they're very different from game to game. You know, they're similar, right? But to a gamer who notices the subtle differences, there's a world of difference. The
Look here, if it's like
AK-74U was very
the-
different from COD 4 to Black Ops, right? I mean, these are very different behaving guns. So, you know, to say like, oh yeah, because they use the same gun models that they're going to behave the same in game isn't true. And then we even came up with examples in game where from Battlefield to Battlefield or Bad Company there were differences. So I think to say like, oh, don't worry, EA is going to get this perfect is a little off target. I think it's a bad idea to include guns in a pre-order. If they should have included colors.
look here.
They
If
could
you
have
think
given
this is a
me
bad idea, you're
pimpin'
paving the
sombrero. They should have given me, you know, a cowboy hat or a pair of cool
If
sunglasses.
you're saying this is a bad idea, you're paving the way of never getting gun packs in any game. And I want gun
Right.
packs. I don't give a fuck if I got to pay for them.
I don't mind them
I
adding
want
new
to be able to
guns.
buy guns somebody else don't have.
Not on day one though. Not on day one.
Yeah.
What the fuck does it matter? In Bad Company, the original Bad Company, they gave you every gun unlocked. Period. If you pre-ordered it, you got all the high-end
That's
guns.
like
Everybody else
having-
started with
that's-
this regular gun.
You can't buy gaming advantage.
That's buying
It's
a-
wrong.
It's
Yeah,
like
you can't.
buying a new, okay. That's like buying a car, and then the same day it's like, remember, you got to get that oil changed. No, you know what I mean. Like, I understand that that's like what you're saying is you pay $5. It's like almost like maintenance for it. Like I look at buying the map packs as like maintenance for this game. Okay, not first day though. I'm not paying extra on the first day. That's stupid. That's
Yeah.
dumb.
So, if they're going to give out new guns in a game, it should be for everybody. They shouldn't be. You shouldn't be able to like buy a better KD.
Yeah.
That's wrong.
Like they did that with Black Ops. Like if you pre-ordered it, you got the World at War zombie maps. They're still not selling those as a DLC. So even if you want to now, if you didn't pre-order it, you still
That's
can
called
get it.
a prestige. If you buy a limited edition car, they're not going to come out and make every car that type limited edition after you buy yours. That's called a prestigious advantage.
Well, I mean, but it's like it's not like I'm trying to like.
Hey, Murkah. Let me say something though.
All right.
They are going to be doing, making those games downloadable content, the zombie maps, because, and I know this because I know this guy named.
While we wait for them to come back, this happens from time to time. Oobah-dee, oobah-da, life goes on, yeah, da-da-da-da, life goes on.
But like, if the gun, it really is better. Like that'd be kind of like all of us buying Modern Warfare 2, and because say Diction pre-ordered it, he was the only one out of us who got the UMP for like a week and a half. Like he run a train on us.
I think Woody dropped.
Yeah,
No,
Woody's
I'm
back.
I was just excited about the concept of being run a train on. Am I alone?
There is going to be downloadable content for the World at War zombie maps on Black Ops, because I've given those out, like DLC codes, to go redeem code to download it. I've given those codes out.
Nice.
So it's gonna.
I just say people are pulling this thing out of DICE. Has done it 3 times before. It's worked out every time. Don't worry about it. It's not their first butt rodeo.
It's not their first butt rodeo.
Certainly isn't. Is that
not the first rodeo?
If they're gonna do DLC, I would almost. Okay, I got a question.
Brian, don't speak over this. What is a butt rodeo?
Yes, please.
You're asking me. I don't know.
No. I was saying, like, is that a saying? I have never heard that.
Wings? I think you're the butt rodeo.
I don't even get to find that answer. I'm half asleep here.
Oh, man. Hey, you know what I want to talk about real quick? The commentator showdown. So, I think we have like 13 guys or 12 guys in it. I'm not even sure. But what do you guys think? Is this a good idea? Is this kind of a cool thing? Did it get lame somewhere along the way? Thoughts?
No, it's going to be really, really good for one person. And then for everybody else, it's going to be like, oh, Sandy, you're really not that good, unsubbed. Like, I don't know. It seems like a good way to get a lot of hate on a lot of people. But at the same time, I'm not in it, so I'll enjoy.
Yeah.
That's the same reason I'm not in it. Because only one guy wins.
Yeah. There's only one person that's it's going to be temptatious to. I think it might be entertaining if you have all of them with mics, but I think the competitive nature in all the commentators, it's not like they're going to be chatting it up. They're going to be, you know what I mean? They're going to be super focused. So
there's
I'm taking
how
the
it goes down. We're gonna hold on. Let me jump in for a second. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start the stream, play like a game of Dom or two. Competitive, but whatever. It's a team-based game. It should be fun. And then we'll play, I think, 4 games of free-for-all, and that's for like the cash. And then we'll break off and play like some CTF demo Dom or whatever. With different teams, mix it up.
Are there any? Are there any rules or just anything that's in?
No, we're doing GB rules, and with no on the standard GB rules with no to everything. So no flak jacket, no launchers, no claim, no equipment. All the no's, radar off, etc. And so it'll be like a game battles match. Friendly fire will be on, and I'm kind of psyched about it. One thing I want to try. I want to do a team with. Hold on, I'm still going here, and I want to do a team with Holiday Doc, me, T-Mart, and Onslaught against 4 guys that are known as Slayers, like a Sandy, a Ronaldinho, the Game 360, and I don't know, help me out. Who would be a good 4th, right? Is a guy that's known as getting a lot of kills per game, and kind of see that.
Ronaldinho.
Yeah. Did I say him already? I forget, right? But 4 guys who are capable of getting 100 kills against 4 guys who are used to working together all the time. And I want to see how that works out, right? Is it all about winning gunfights? Is it all about communication? Like I really want to give that a go. I look forward to it.
Dude, I hate to tell you, Woody, I've played with almost every one of those guys, and Ronaldinho will outslay your communication. I'm going to tell you right now.
You can't actually slay communication. Is he gonna down?
I mean, yeah, you can. He kills you all fast enough before you realize where you're spawned at.
Yeah, I know he's a great player, and his numbers are astronomical. But like going to the other person's spawn and flipping it,
He's
which is
he's the real deal.
Yeah, yeah, we'll see, right? I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna try, and I look forward to it. So
If we were to
saying, I'm not
bet you, Woody, what would your odds be?
well, you see,
You think?
now you're getting me into trash talking territory, but I actually think
know.
we'll win. Yeah, I think our odds are better
That was
than
the point.
50-50. I think we'll do it. And the one of the parts is this: HolidayDoc is a good player, So it's not as if you're taking, and Onslaught's a good player too. Yeah, it's not like it's first day guys who have good friendships against guys who are great at Call of Duty. It's no pushovers either. We're gonna give this a go. I'm ready for it. I assume they'll be ready for it too. I'm pretty psyched about all these guys. I heard XJaws is in now. XJaws said he'd be in, and that's it's impressive to me that like a guy like XJaws with such a big fan base that's based on the quality of his gameplay is willing to go in there and play against other good players. As opposed to just like going into random lobbies and playing against stupid pubs. Where
You know what? I'm
don't
not.
get measured.
You know, I'm. You know what? I'm not looking forward to this. Is the commentators that say, "Oh, I did this for fun." No, like I don't want people to have that cop out. Oh, this was just for fun. I don't care if I got my shit pushed in. Like I want it to be. I want people to lose like 30,000 subs if they come in 8th place. Like I want subs to be on the line.
You've got a really malicious outlook on this whole competition.
Just have
I want-
30,000
I want-
subs somehow.
The truth is that's
I mean,
kinda
some of the
there.
big names, they could. Yeah, like seriously, there's a lot of people that would be like, you know what? I thought you were better than that, and they unsub.
But let's do a hypothetical here, right? Let's say that XJaws plays against all of us, and not that I think this will happen. I think it won't happen. But hypothetically, if XJaws were to go like 2-16 every game and just get frustrated and like not be competitive, never have any good games, it would change the way people perceive
20,000 subs.
Yeah. They'd be like, oh,
20,000.
they'd start looking at the ranks of the team on every great game that he posted. They'd start, finding reasons to think that he's not as good as they think he is today. That could possibly happen. Me, I'm like shielded, right? If I get exposed as hypothetically an unexceptional gamer, yeah, shocker. But just the same, I'm hoping I'll do well. I don't know. Look, I'm not the favorite. I know that. I don't even think I'm the favorite in my own eyes. But I've played against good players before, and I will take a turn at the top of the lobby now and then. And if I win any one of these free-for-all games, I'm singing. I'm absolutely Eye of the Tigering this thing. We'll get that done. We'll make a song parody.
See, what I think would be
I'm
interesting
gonna
is if you threw in wildcard players like me or Ricky Chops onto teams randomly, and the rest of you have to work around us to try to win while we fuck everything up for you.
That seems like a good way for you to get your channel just like completely gone. Like no one would like to.
We could do a
Whatever.
what is it, gun game or something, and have OnlyUseMeBlade in there just ruining everybody. Like sniper again, god damn it!
I love
I got humiliated, you
The
bastard!
rest of us have to take shots every time we get stabbed.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
Oh,
But
do
it's,
we
it's soon. It's
say-
Saturday. So if
The
you're
people
listening
that
to this,
people that
it's
die have to
the
take a
8th.
shot
Hold on a
and get
second.
stabbed?
So
Whoa.
it's
Yeah, exactly.
It's 10 a.m. on Saturday morning. That's Eastern time, so you'll have to do your own time zone conversions. But it's not long from now. It's the 18th, so it's coming up.
Oh, I gotta say
I'm
this.
down for some gun game. I'm down for some gun game, but my shit pushed in if I try to play like team games with you guys. But I'm down for some gun game.
Blood will be shed. It'll be cool.
I gotta say,
Can I? Who's hosting this though? Are you guys doing the Dunzo thing or no?
Yeah, but doing the game Dunzo thing. I've played on it before. It actually works. Fear Kratz is from Europe, and he says the servers are good. What they do is they take Xboxes and put them in like real commercial data centers right on the backbone of the internet. And then you know how like if you and I would play a game, I'd be host. But you and I could play a game on Wings as host, like join his party. And he wouldn't even play, but you and I could play against each other on someone else's host. That's what they do. They have a bot in a like real data center, you know, with like air conditioning and armed guards and the whole 9 yards, and that has you know like the world's greatest internet connection with low latency because it's right on the backbone of the internet. And then when you play, like you know, everyone gets good connections. Everyone's shots count. It's the next best thing to being on a LAN, and they're going to do that.
Yeah,
and they're also part of the. And then it's going to be live streamed too. I'll have the URL in an update video soon, but so it'll be like a live event. And then I think Fuzzy Otterballs, but I'm not positive, but it's going to be. I think it's Fuzzy Otterballs is going to like live commentate it as well. So like shoutcast it or something. It should be a neat event. If it goes well, we might do it again. If it's a terrible show, then it'll be a one-time event. We'll go like that.
We'll just forget it ever happened.
Yeah, we'll just forget it ever happened.
Advice for excellence: back out of this shit now. It will do nothing for your channel. If you win, we're like, oh, we knew it. If you lose, you will lose most of your subs, but you lose a lot of credibility.
That's weak sauce,
man. Don't do it.
That's based on that's based on people that have built a channel on excellent gaming.
I gotta say like this: my channel was not built on excellent gaming. My channel, I just happened to get a rep as one of the better YouTube commentators. I've never said I was a good player.
People watch my videos.
You said that they can't do anything to the game to make you less awesome.
People watch my stuff to see the best gameplay on YouTube.
Anything to the game to make me suck at the game. They can't.
People watch my stuff.
That does not make me.
And they're like, "Holy smokes! That guy went 25-5. Like this is just unprecedented." And you know, I hope I can pull it off against good players.
Well, the people are saying Wings is a hypocrite. Look, my channel was based around this, and quote me if I'm wrong. I made my channel to help people that get the game get better, and that's what I do. I take strategies that are easy to get to put off and very easy to replicate, and put out there for you to see. That's all my channel's ever been.
I do some of that too.
Okay,
my channel has a lot of things in it.
Okay. Let's take Sandy Ravage. Okay, Sandy Ravage puts out videos where he's absolutely beasting and it's music. He's a cool guy, everything, but he's not known for the commentaries. So when you have all this stuff based around on how good you are, it's like his show is a lot based on how good he is as a player. And a lot of YouTubers, they're not putting up games where they go negative. They put out games when they do well, portray them in a good light. So you take all these people, there's going to be an 8th place. There's going to be some person in 8th place that doesn't win. How people are going to look at people that are in the money? How about that in this situation? Like they're going to say the top 3 players.
Places.
What'd you say, Wayne?
Who? White boy.
Oh, you can tell
White
me
boy's
the
gonna
top.
Be 8th place.
Say
number 8.
White boy's going to be 8. That's because he plays on PS3 and hardly ever plays on 360. I think that's one of the main reasons why you said it, correct?
Not even that. Like,
is White Boy in the competition?
Yep.
Yes.
He most likely rage quit.
That would be hilarious.
That would be
funny as hell. if
right
off the gate, he gets like the 3 kills. Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
If he was planning that, you just ruined it for him. If he was planning like a stunt like that, I would have.
Yeah, but if you're planning that stunt, that would be a pretty rude thing to do to everybody else in the competition.
Yeah.
Just kind of trivialize it.
For starters, you know, he's taking a spot in this thing. To take a spot and then like just bail like that would be. He's probably not going to do that, right? He won't do that. But to take a spot and bail like that would be pretty uncool. It would unbalance the teams.
I've rage quit for 150 tickets.
There's there's like companies sponsoring this thing, putting up prize money for people who trying to do it seriously. If he were to like sabotage the event, like he won't do that. That would be really uncool.
Do you have a list of everyone who's in it?
I do, yeah.
I want to go on the limb right now after looking at the list. I still am the best World at War player on YouTube.
The best what?
World at War.
Oh.
Let me read the current list. Woody's Gamertag, X-Jaws, The Game 360, T. Martin, Ronaldinho, Onslaught, Sandy Ravage, Fear Crads, Marker J, White Boy 7th Street, Fatal Error, who's also known as Holiday Doc, Syndicate, and Muzza Fuzza. That's who's in it right now.
I'm going with
Syndicate,
Rondo. I'm going with Rondo on that one.
Ron at number 1, Muzza Fuzza number 7, White Boy number 8.
Okay.
Whatever.
We're cheating on White Boy.
Yeah.
I would say
I
Game
think that
360.
White Boy to the point. He might prove me wrong. I like White Boy. White Boy's my homeboy, but I don't know. He might prove me wrong. I just from my experience, I've played with all these guys, and I've played with them multiple times.
See, the fact that Syndicate is in there, like, that's a perfect example of, like, how it'll hurt different people. Like, if Sandy gets last, people will unsub like nobody's business. If
Sandy
Syndicate
ain't
gets
going to get last.
they'll be like, oh, he just does zombies anyway. Like, perfect, like, built-in excuse,
Well, worst case scenario, Sandy
I think it's
mid.
I think Rono, Game 360, and Sandy, and then Mark J. Because those are my top 4.
I don't even know who Fear Crab
The game is going nowhere near the top. It's going to be the Sandy Fear Crads.
I don't know. I put him as high as
The game
number 2.
sucks, dude. I've watched the game. I've watched his gameplay. He's going to be at best number 4.
The game
At
impresses
best.
me, man.
Yeah,
he
it impresses me too.
Now. Like every
I've
time you see
watched
someone,
his M16 gameplay. He is horrible. He has no shot. He relies mainly on flank routes and a good connection.
it's the flank
That's
routes that
called-
impress me. I
that's-
mostly watch him with
That's
saving
Call of
grace.
Duty. That's Call of Duty, though. What are you talking about?
You ain't getting
No,
flank
wait,
routes
there's-
free for all.
There's
You
two
ain't
ways to
get-
play Call of Duty, right? Or you can either be that guy that hits the long shots like a G11 beast, or you can be that guy who flanks from the side, with an SMG. That's what Sandy does that a lot. And I think Wings is saying that the game's not good at Wings' game. And I'm not sure. I haven't seen him play that way. But what I do see the game do is flank a guy, he catches him in the back.
Have you ever seen the gameplay free for all?
Yes. Yeah. And
Please show me this video.
Yeah, I can. He played it on Stockpile, and he was incredibly good. And, he just sort of... It's like he has a sixth sense, right? He's sprinting. He stops sprinting right before the engagement, fires from the hip, wins, moves on to the next guy. And he does that again and again and again.
Yeah, by the way, I've played with the Game 360, and he's not better than me. I've scored higher than him every game.
I've never played with him.
So
He should be
I
on
don't even
Skype.
know who
I
he
want to
is.
talk to him someday. The Game 360 is a guy on YouTube. He only posts 100 kill games. Like, you'll never see him get less than 100 kills. And he usually has like a 20 KD in the game that he posts.
there's 3 guys I've played
Jeez.
with that I don't expect to outscore. Well, 4. Fear
Same
Crabs I
5,000?
don't expect to outscore. Ronaldinho. There's Socrates and Call of Duty 4. That's the 4th one. Okay. And there's one more that slipped my mind right now.
Same 5,000?
Never
Margaret J.
was able to outscore. No, Margaret
Margaret
J
J.
sometimes gets me, sometimes doesn't.
Same 5,000?
We kind of switch back and forth.
I know
Sam
you told me-
5000. Sam 5000.
Yeah, he's a lot of the YouTubers know who's an absolute beast and who's not, right? Like, now I haven't played with everybody, but I'll play with some guys and it's like, wow. Like, Sandy Ravage is one. I'll compliment him. He's one of those guys. I play with him and it's like, you really do that. Like,
Yeah.
the ones he posts, the ones he posts are an anomaly, right? He doesn't get like 3 nukes every game. But, he wins lobby after lobby after lobby. He's actually good at this game. So he's a little out of practice at the moment. I've been playing with him this week.
I mean, if people say I'm sitting there hating, I'm just being real, dude. I've played with the majority of these guys that you're idolizing, and those 4 I just named are the only ones that impressed me. Like, wow, you are this fucking good. That's the 4 people that you should be idolizing.
Can you do your list again?
Fear Crads, Ronaldinho, Sam 5000, and Socrates if it's Call of Duty 4.
Who is
You
Fear
didn't say
Crabs?
Sandy. Sandy
channel?
finishes higher in the lobby.
But every time I've played with Sandy, I've always been right there with him. I'm talking about guys that just completely blow me out the water. I had no chance to get number 1. No chance.
Huh. Yeah, because I know the 3 of us would play with Sandy,
Dude,
and I think he led us
Ronaldinho-
every single time.
Look at games I've posted up on PS3 with Ronaldinho's in my party. I'll post up like a 38-1. Ronaldinho will be like 60-0. There's no chance. I'm dead serious. Go back and look at my games.
It's times like this that I'm really happy that I'm not very good.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Said,
Hell yeah.
they
It's
ended
so
up
nice.
were shockingly mediocre.
I
Like, you guys
nice.
would rage quit watching me
Like,
play.
I get to
I
watch
don't
everybody
find-
else compete, and I just don't have to give a shit. And at the end, I can still kind of point fingers and be like, "Knew you would lose. You suck."
No,
Even though I'm worse.
me with the knifing is like me with a wheelchair on the sideline going, haha, you know, like, oh, I can't play. I'm in a wheelchair. Oh, too bad for you, you know? Like, that's.
Yeah, you damn right I want to be last. I'm not even taking place in it because I know I'm not going to be number one. I never admitted to being number one, but I know how people play, and I can pretty much judge how people play. And those 4 guys impressed me. I only like Fearcrats, but I know he's a top 4 guy.
Oh, I just want to throw. A lot of guys have asked, like, in the comments on my videos when I talk about this, and in the stream right now, people are saying Clone Star for hire a lot. He was invited, actually. I haven't heard back from him. So, you know that.
I mean, I'd go so
Not
far and
sure
even
if he
put
wants to
Onslaught
play.
up there and those good players.
Onslaught's really good. Onslaught's really good, better than people know. You know,
Yep.
what happens sometimes, and like Onslaught, Team Art, and I, we don't really try hard every game. Or you know, I've been playing a lot of N60s lately, and you know, they'll look at like me do well, and then Team Art's there. He's like 2-14 in some game, and I talked to him about it, and I'm like, dude, you know, does it ever bother you that like, you know, sometimes you show up on my lobbies with bad scores? And he's like, nah, I just tell him I was playing one hand on Call of Duty, one hand on Sasha Grey. It works every time. You know, like they're Onslaught, Team Art, those guys are better than you might guess because they're not in full tryhard mode most of the time. Like Wings, for example. Wings gives you his best game pretty much every time he plays. Like that's how when he engages games, he's in it to win it, right? You don't see him goofing about. You might not see him with his best weapon every game, but he's focused. You know, Team Art will literally.
Yeah, if I got a Spaz 12 in my hand.
But you know, Team Art is like the other extreme. You almost have to request in advance, like, all right, Team Art, I'm going to request that you put your tryhard pajamas on this game because you know they seem to be a party or whatever, and then he'll step it up.
I mean, I play with that guy who camps, and he always uses the weirdest fucking setups just to fuck around, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then what happens is like if it gets down to like the final minute or whatever, he'll switch it up to what we need to do to get the W. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, you know, if a sniper is running around, spinning around, but the last round he's like, okay, I'll switch to my FAMAS class and we'll get this done. You know, as long as they do that, I don't mind people fucking around.
I'll tell you
Do
another
still
guy
play
that
with
needs
Right
probably
Hand
to be in
Drive
this.
Richie? Right Hand Drive Richie
I-
a year ago.
I have
was one of
not
those-
heard from him, or I have not heard from him. I don't know what the hell happened. I tried to help his like I actually promoted the shit out of his channel when
I found
like
it through you.
the first gameplay I ever saw. Yeah, like that video probably only has about 900 views on it. Me just promoting his channel. I don't know what happened to him, and I get a lot of messages. I don't know. I know what happened to Handsome. He's just making his own. He's doing videos, but I have no idea what happened to Richie. I have no
remember
idea what happened to Richie.
When I first started my YouTube channel, right, and you know, you get like a little sub count. I'll say my sub count was like 1,200, and I was like, all right, now I have like a group of followers. Like it was my first little taste of internet power. So I was like, all right, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? How am I going to use this internet power? My first course of action, get a dual con with Right Hand Drive Richie. I'm like, I want you to go to his channel and I want you to spam him. I want him to know that I'm alive. And that was like my number one priority. And he did it. He did a dual con with me, and he was a totally nice guy. He was nice when we weren't recording. He was nice when we were recording, and he was nice after the recording. And he's like, if you ever need anything, you let me know. We'll work it out. And you know, I would be, if he ever wanted to get back into the YouTube scene, I would be more than happy to, you know, just freaking let people know about him because he's a great player and he's a great guy. But he's kind of out. He doesn't do it anymore.
He completely vanished, dude. Like,
Dude, speaking of people who vanished, what about Blunt Smoke and Anus Destroyer? Where'd he go?
Oh, get out of here! I've thought about making another Blood Smoking Anus Destroyer video, but
dude, on
it's
every one of those videos, there's like one guy who's like, stop picking on Blade. He's a nice guy. Stop being a douchebag to him. And
oh yeah, people. I did a video of a cinema where it was Blood Smoking Anus Destroyer, but it was me, normal me, interviewing Blood Smoking Anus Destroyer. So I was interviewing myself, like I had multiple personalities or something. And so many people were like, Blade, I like you, but your friend's an asshole. And I'm like, oh my god, really, dude? No, I'll do a blunt smoking anus destroyer, but I have to find the right moment or when I'm like inspired to, I guess.
Yeah.
And I have to get some shooting gameplay. I don't really shoot, so.
People asked about Cianos. He was also invited. I haven't heard back from him. I reached out to Hutch, who obviously, like, I talked to Hutch, not a lot. I'll say every week or two. And I was like, hey, can you let Cianos know that he's invited? And he hasn't gotten back to me yet. So my assumption is that he'd rather not play. So people asked about him. I thought I'd explain. So,
I personally think Cianos would not do that for the simple fact that the people that are doing this, man, it's gonna kind of hurt your channel if you don't win.
Yeah,
I don't know about that. I think all you need to do is be in the mix, right? Like, if at the end of the day we play all these like objective game types and stuff, and you're right there. Okay, how about this? Whoever gets first is definitely gonna get a sub boost.
Oh, for sure.
Whoever gets first is gonna get a boost. So that the pot. Yeah.
And a prize. The first 3 places are in the money, so that counts for something. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll wait and see. I think that I think it's really cool, and I think we should do it again, right? Maybe a guy that doesn't finish as high as they hope they would in the first one will finish higher next time around, and we can see how that goes. And I wonder how I'm going to do. I really hope that I do well. Like it. Like I'll take, I don't know. I want to name someone who's obviously better than me. Let's say XCal or something, right? If I were to play XCal 1v1, I think he'd win. But if I were to play XCal 1v1 enough, I'd get a win too. Like I'd give me enough tries and I'll finish on top one of these times. And
I think you got a winning record versus Hutch, don't you?
I think so. Yeah, you know what it is? Shipment. Like, if it were belts, I'm like a blue belt or something. Like, I'm a fine player. But this one particular thing, 1v1s on shipment, I'm better than you might guess. And, I just sit there and sound horse so hard and play so carefully that, I'm a little stronger at 1v1s on shipment than you might guess. And, I don't know. So yeah, that's that. But Hutch is a good player. Hutch has beaten me. I've beaten him.
Yeah, but the thing about that, Hutch's claim to fame is the shipment 1v1.
Yep.
Well, the sniper shipment 1v1 in particular, right? And I played Hutch. This is actually a long time ago. I played Hutch 1v1 with snipers. I think he beat me 15-3, right? So it was ugly. But but that was a long time ago. That was actually before I had a YouTube channel or anything. I wouldn't do much better now. I suck at sniping. But when I did better than Hutch, we didn't use sniper rifles. We used any gun. I think I used an MP5. But he's a strong player. Hutch is a strong player.
Whose host was it?
It's Woody's.
Yeah, my host. So that helps a lot. He's in California too.
Because we were complaining that Hutch had the advantage because he was hosting the lobby. Because we were all sitting on 2 bars.
Yep, and he's like, all right.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. Like, Hutch has an excellent connection. So, like, when I play with him, he always posts, and I'm okay.
Yeah, but you're in Seattle.
Yeah, we're in the other direction.
Yeah, thanks, Taylor. I don't know why that didn't occur to me. Like, yeah, you're in Seattle, right? Of course you think his connection's fine. Come out here to North Carolina.
I love Ocelot's connection, but nobody else does.
Yeah, Ocelot just got a new connection. He just upgraded his router, so he should be not his router.
I think that California. I wonder what state has the best connection. Like, what state would you move to if money was an issue and you wanted the best connection? I wonder which state would house the best connection.
I can tell you, I would leave Missouri right away.
New York City might be the one.
I live in like the Verizon FiOS main building office next to the server.
New York with FiOS, it would be in the running. New York with FiOS. Oh, and then dude, I went to realestate.com and started looking at there is a town, I forget the name of it, in North Carolina. It's like an hour east of where I live, and they have municipal.
Whiteville.
Is it Whiteville? I don't think it is. They may have it too, but this town has municipal.
Because I'm planning on moving there.
They have 100 gigabits up and 100 gigabits down, or something like, or maybe it's megabits or a gigabit up, or it's something insane. Like it's like 15 times better than FiOS, and it's because the town runs it. It's not like Time Warner cheaping out, giving you a meg upload for $200.
Yeah,
nonsense.
Yeah.
It's government run, and they have no profit motive. They just want to give the best service they can. That's how socialist I sound.
Dude,
and,
imagine hooking up your Xbox to that connection.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
I mean, at that point, you're actually bottlenecking through the servers. You know what I mean? Through like the Xbox servers.
Yeah. I've thought like I have a dream of making a living outside of my day job. Like if this YouTube thing could get big enough, then that would be really neat to me. And I'm like, if I did that, I could move there. Like I might just do it. Pack things up and move to some place.
I've actually thought about it, Woody. When I heard about that town, I'm like, if I got to buy a house in the next year, I'm moving there.
Yeah. Well, you live near family, right?
I live near family right now, but a connection like that will get a motherfucker up and leaving.
I love that.
Move just for an internet connection. Leave your family behind. They don't matter. They're irrelevant. You need that host.
Mom, I do love you, but look at the speed test.
Yeah.
Look at the speed test, Mom.
Look at the jitter on this line.
Yeah.
You cannot
Mom,
love me enough to replace this.
I know you gave birth to me, but my KD will go up by like 0.25 on a connection like this.
You don't understand, Mom.
You just have to sit down one day and be like, do I love my family more or one-shot kill burst with an M16 more?
Whoa. You want me to stay with the bad connection? That's you being selfish.
Yeah.
I thought you loved me.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? That's funny though. But yeah, I would love to have a great connection. And I'm also wondering, like, I need to look at the actual backbone of the internet, but I have this idea that even a good upload on North Carolina still routes like up through DC and over to like Winnipeg before it gets anywhere interesting. Like the lag here just sucks. Everything takes a long time.
I just got to say this. I just want to feel what it feels like to upload a YouTube video in like 2 minutes.
Okay.
Oh.
Wings, you're gonna hate me for this. My hour-long Grand Theft Auto video, it was uploaded in I think 9 minutes.
Oh my god!
You know what?
Painkiller already takes between 6 and 9 hours.
Yeah,
Okay,
my last
That's an hour-long video though. So
my
Yes,
17-minute fucking Fallout video is taking anywhere between 5 to 7 hours to upload.
Jesus Christ. What do you do all day?
I used to go to sleep.
You're just like kicked off the... Well, but you upload like 5 times a day. How can you possibly do that?
2 internet lines.
Oh.
I have a line dedicated strictly for uploading.
Yep.
you have two shit. You have two shit connections.
Yes, he does.
Shit connection.
You have two shit
terrible
connections.
That's awesome.
I share a router with 8 people, and I still have better upload speed than that. That's crazy.
My connection sucks dick, son. My connection sucks mad dick.
Dude, my
I
connection sucks so much.
have to say that Washington, California, man, we have some fucking killer connection. I'm serious, man. We have some.
The only reason I have a better connection than Woody is the fucking box is in my yard.
Dude, my
That's the only
connection's so
reason.
bad, it failed 3 times during this podcast. Like, that's how shitty my connection is.
Yeah.
My connection's so bad, I couldn't even host the call for this podcast.
Yeah, man. Like, when I play zombies
That's
with
why I had to
Murkah,
do it.
we can't have a
Yeah,
good game. We'll get
Good
to
old Murkah.
Yeah, I'll play Zombies Murkah. We'll get up to like, in the teens or something, and like it's cool. You get excited. You're like, I've got a lot of money in my pocket. I've got a ray gun in my hand. I'm in level 18 or something. I'm making a run at a 30-something game, right? Everything's set up just right.
Yeah.
Even if I die, I can get this stuff back. And then I find myself in my lobby rebooting my router. Just over. It sucks.
Yeah, usually
you ever,
back
you ever
out.
like just cut the computer off
Yeah.
and go to bed like, fuck it, I'll fuck with this tomorrow.
Right. And then they back out and get me. And on one hand, it totally sucks for them that they have to do it. On the other hand, now there's like 2 people going against a 3-person zombies map, which is a challenge.
Yeah, and you've got Trevor sabotaging you every 45 seconds. And so it's like,
Trevor's so funny.
Murkah,
He's maliciously bad.
yeah.
Murkah.
Yeah.
Remember how we were talking about how you weren't running out of ideas for the zombie things, but like you were trying every idea and it's showing.
Yeah.
Why don't you have you done this? Get 4 people in a zombies match, okay, and then just have the 3 people quit. So now you're solo. It's solo run against four zombies.
I tried that with like people off Twitter, and when I told them to leave, 2 of them
they didn't leave. Okay.
And so I guess I'd have to get it with like actual people on my friends list. But I've thought about that. That'd be crazy tough.
I mean, you know about zombies. Does that mean that the entire game it's going to act as if there's 4 people?
Yeah, it'll send you 4 times as many zombies.
Yeah. So why?
Wow.
That'd be easy to get 4 people on your friends list. Be like, dude, listen, I just want you to go into the zombies thing, and I want you just to back out, leave as soon as I start it, because I want to do 4 people zombies. I guarantee you can get some like 4 people to do that.
If you've
I
never
think
played,
I think it's funny that the people on Twitter are they come in, they don't leave. Like, what do you?
Yeah.
if you've never played zombies with Murkah, I highly recommend it. Like, first of all, he's a walking fountain of information. You know, you'll be like, hey, which gun should I buy off the wall at this moment? And they're like, oh yeah, you know, if you want to kite in this area, this is the weapon that you need. It has this damage. This gun, it does this when it's upgraded. He knows everything there is to know about zombies. And then if you die, he'll typically clutch it, and you get to play again next round. It's nice. I recommend that everyone tweet at him and tell him that he's not a good commentator if he's not playing zombies with you personally.
You know what's my favorite part of zombies though is when we get together, like we're in the group, we're about to start the game, and as soon as the game starts, I wait until about the second round or whatever. And every commentator is always nervous to ask this, but I go, "Don't worry, guys, I'm going to be shooting. Don't worry." They're like, "Oh, phew, thank God."
Oh, that would just.
I got a question. Are you willing to like recover my gamer tag and record gameplay for me, and I'll just put the commentary over it?
Record zombie gameplay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care.
I don't want to play zombie. Everybody wants me to play it.
That,
You know, anybody wants to like give me Minecraft footage with like my
that would
Minecraft
work
guy.
except for you're asking for like a secret deal on a public forum. It doesn't work like that.
You know, I'm good at lying.
There's
I'll
gonna be
just
3
tell the
people that
truth.
won't know it's a lie.
Like, yeah, this
yeah,
is me.
I'll do it.
I'm a beast at fucking zombies. I said it.
All these people coming online that you're not friends with, getting.
Yeah, right. Like all these people.
Actually,
like, Taylor went to college.
Can I tell a story?
Yeah.
I was at my buddy's house, and he was playing Madden, and this is on PS3. He was playing Madden, and all of a sudden, in the upper right-hand corner, it said, "OnlyUseMeBlade is online." And I'm like, "No, I'm not. Like, what the fuck is going on?" Because we were playing on his account, like on my buddy's account, you know? And so I'm like, "Hey, can you message me? Like, find out what the fuck is going on?" And the person, like, they're like, so what my friend DeMarco did is he wrote a message and said, "Who is this?" And the guy wrote back who was on my account is, "Who wants to know?" And I'm like, "Me, dude. I want to know because that's me. What the fuck are you doing on my account?" And then he signed off. And I tried to call it PS3. I was like, "Hey, someone signed onto my account. Is there any way we can like find out where that came from?" And they're like, "We need a police report." I'm like, "Well, there's no police report necessary. Come on." Like they were of no help. But somebody out there got onto my account. Yeah,
Yeah, they
a
did
police
me
report for what?
Hey,
Hell, my video game moniker got stolen.
Yeah. I want to.
When the
You need the police for that. Really?
Let's wrap up the
Yeah,
podcast
that's
with
a-
this story.
Okay.
Wings, was your brother almost killed by a grenade?
Yes.
What happened?
My brother is a medic in the army, and he rides in convoys of 4. He was riding a 4-man convoy, and a small Iraqi child comes up to the convoy and throws a hand grenade, and it rolls under my brother's truck and blows up under his seat. It takes out the back tires, and the shrapnel comes up through the bottom of the truck, and he ends up getting some in his flak jacket and some in the right leg of the gunner, which is the Chinese kid.
Was anyone really hurt?
Everybody lived. Yeah, everybody lived.
No, or was anybody really injured though?
Did I just not say that the Chinese kid caught shrapnel in his leg?
Oh, you cut out. I couldn't hear you. Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't understand everything you said either, in fairness. So
Yes.
the grenade rolled under a Hummer, you said?
Yeah, and it blew up under my brother's. My brother sits in the back seat because he's a medic.
Uh-huh.
It blew up under him, and he happened to be sitting on his flak jacket.
Oh.
and it hit the flak jacket and caught the flak jacket, and some came up through the floor of the Humvee and hit the leg of the gunner, which was rice cake. So all those guys, those guys you see in the videos I put up all the time, they got hit with a grenade.
Wow.
Can you describe Rice Cake's injuries more? Like
Shrapnel
doesn't
right
tell me
leg.
a lot, right? It could be splinters. It could be like calf ripping off.
It could be like Wings does not see visual pictures. All he knows is shrapnel to right leg.
All right. Yeah, but
Wow.
your brother was running flak jacket, so he's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, he had his flak jacket.
Call of Duty jokes.
Inappropriate
Never gets
humor.
old. It never gets old.
It never gets old.
Suitable for anything.
Yeah. Call of Duty references to anything having to do
Yeah,
with
and I'm not being
rice.
racist. His nickname actually is Rice Cake. It's cooked rice cake,
I
and my
figured.
brother.
What's your brother's nickname?
My brother's nickname is Crook.
Crook. What? Is there a backstory?
Yes, there is.
Was he a thief in the
Let's hear
40s?
more about the backstory.
Do you really want to
There
hear
is a
the
backstory. You don't get to hear it.
Of course, we
It's
want
a
to hear.
very
That's what we do
simple
here on
backstory.
Painkiller
Is it-
already. We tell
is it-
stories.
Is it a tale or a story? What is it?
It's I can explain it real easily. My brother
Okay.
is a womanizer.
Nice.
And
Is his
one
name
of the
Dan?
No, one of the nicknames that multiple girls have called him in front of me is Crook. So I asked him, like, why do you call him Crook? And they say he has a bend in his penis. Like a,
Oh my god. Oh my god. That did not take that out I expected at all.
Yeah, seriously.
I thought it was like he steals your heart because he's so romantic.
Oh,
and then
no.
like nope,
I thought for
not
sure he joined
Jesus
the. I'm
Christ,
sorry.
that's a
I thought he
Humphrey
joined the
Bogart
army like as a
description.
way to avoid jail. Like that's where I thought the story was going. But
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
got like a Bill Clinton
A crook.
bend in his unit. Nice.
He's a crook, eh? Yeah. Oh, so he had
Did they?
he had boomerang dick, and so that's why the girls called him that.
so they call him Crook.
All right, Wings.
And that was like
Painkiller
that's a well-known thing that people just called him Crook, and people just went along with it, not realizing that. Or he's banged so many women that's like
But
a
he's
secret
got a lot
society.
of trouble, so most people think it's the
It's
other
like
thing.
the fucking
You know?
like his dick is like Fight Club, and only the girls that have been fucked by him talk about it, kind of thing. Like,
Which
is that
way
what's
does
going
it bend? Does it bend up and actually make like the come hither thing when he?
on? Or is it like a submarine? Like his dick can shoot around corners? Like what?
I don't go looking at my brother's dick, but he also he's been in trouble with the law more than once. So most people assume it's the other thing. You're like he's a crook, but
yeah, that's for the
No.
best actually.
it's the more wise people understand what the word crook means.
Oh
That's
god.
funny.
Oh man, we have got to get him on the like. I'm gonna need some photo evidence of this.
Time out.
Oh, God.
Woody, you've known about Wings of Redemption's brother for a long time, and this story right here said, "Oh, get him on the show."
Yeah.
Right.
No. The best part is that even like 5 seconds ago, when Wings was saying how his brother was in like a live fire in the Middle East, Woody doesn't even say anything, and then Wings is like, "Yeah, Andy's got a crooked cock," and Wings is like, "Can I get his number real quick? Let's get him on here."
Is he available for the
wanna talk to
post
this
show?
guy.
Yeah.
I love, dude. The whole
Could be one
stream
of those
is like
things where it's
laughing
like,
my ass
we
off.
could talk about my dick all day, but I also almost got exploded by a grenade. You're like, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, nice. That's cool.
But
Yeah.
here's what's
So-
awesome, right? The whole stream is like, "Oh my god, his penis is crooked." You laugh out loud, laughing my ass off, this and that, and this, and then this one guy that's like, "Hey, that's not strange." It's like, yeah.
Everybody's gonna have a crook.
Is it like a 90-degree angle? Like if people ask him his size, he's like 6 and 2. I don't know.
All right, I think that's gonna wrap up Painkiller already. Best of luck to Wings' brother, and here comes the post.
Now you're concerned. Okay.
Right with the
He's talking about
grenade
dick
thing. I'm
again,
sure
not
he's
about
fine,
grenades.
but with the crooked penis, I hope everything works out. So Painkiller already, episode 57.
Peace, guys.
All right, so now
man.
in terms of level of
How would
exposure,
you keep Jordan?
Wait,
how did
don't
you
say
keep
anything.
That one.
we are still live streaming. Just so you know, like everyone should know the level of exposure. There's a couple thousand people listening.
Okay.
You wake up, baby.
Wings. How did you keep that in your back pocket this entire time?
I know,
you
dude.
have over 1,000. You have over 1,000 videos, and you've done like 60 episodes. What are we on 57 of Painkiller already? And you kept that story in your back pocket this entire time.
I know, dude.
There's a lot of story.
My God.
I would have said that by
Lots of backstories like you wrote back
I would-
pocket. Like I got.
I would have said that by commentary 3. Seriously, you would still be the kid that know me pays by the time
I've
I'm that low.
I've got illegal gator hunting. I've got the time I broke somebody's hand. I've got.
Oh, but you know what story he told that we should redo? Because there's a lot of people listening now that didn't listen to like our first 3 episodes. And you told that homoerotic story when you got like at gunpoint, the guy made you get down on your knees in front of him. And do you remember that?
Oh my God!
That's
Oh, wow.
I heard I got robbed at the movie gallery.
yeah, with a Luger of all guns, right? The guy whips out like a World War II German Luger, and he's like, "Get down on your knees," and you're like staring him in the zipper. That's a story that needs to be retold. Not
There's
now.
nothing to that story though.
You see, you think that story's lame, but everyone else is like, "Really? You got held up by a Luger and put
The
on
story
your
is
knees?"
awesome.
That story is a killer. Trust me. You need to.
The Luger is the most interesting aspect.
What was the movie you were seeing?
He was working.
No, I was working there.
Oh, you were working there. Okay, what were the hot movies at the time? I'm curious.
Dude, it was Christmas. Yeah, the was probably
Lord of the
10 years
Rings.
ago.
Okay, let's see.
Jingle
What
All the
was-
Way then.
No, this
Yeah.
was before Lord of the Rings came out because it was the 2nd or 3rd. Is the beginning of December.
Of 2001.
Yeah, it's 2001, somewhere in that ballpark.
What movies were out? Like, can someone? I don't have access to the screen. What's it called? The scream. The stream. I'm sorry, I'm retarded. But can someone tell me like what the movies were in December of 01? Because that setting of what happens. Like when I worked at a video store, the times when the movies were out and what set the setting.
All right.
Regardless, it was
2001.
like my second day working there. I was actually still doing the little like when you work in movie gallery back in the day, you'd have to do like these little tests on the computer to get like proficient and get like your badges and shit. And I was still doing those when we got robbed.
He's like,
The
oh, the
bad
registry.
thing-
It's like I got to
the
be a
bad-
manager. I don't know.
The bad thing is, 2 other people quit after we got robbed, but I didn't.
So in 2000, it was a Family Man, the Nicolas Cage movie, where he like sort of relived his life again. In 2001, there was an animated version of A Christmas Carol. Is that setting the scene at all?
Okay. Yeah, a little bit. I know the time.
Yeah.
There was a monolith in space, and a computer flew a ship out there with 2 humans in it.
What's your favorite Christmas
It was
movie?
a
of
really
all time?
bad for
What's your favorite Christmas movie?
Christmas Story.
Christmas
Yeah.
Story is good.
Christmas Story, son.
Yeah, Christmas Story.
National
is-
Lampoon's
Wait.
Christmas.
Am I mixing
National
that up with the
Lampoon's
Christmas
Christmas.
Carol? The one with the Red Ryder BB gun I like.
That's Christmas Story.
That's Christmas Story.
That's Christmas Story.
All right. Yeah, Christmas Story is the one.
I think that kid's on cocaine right now. Like no joke. I think that's actually doing.
Did you see the movie
know, I-
did late
I-
after that?
What was it?
Yeah.
The Crazy Chicken of Hoboken?
You know what I
Hey,
also like?
Macaulay
Elf.
Culkin's 30.
Elf is my modern classic, man. I love that movie. I cry at movies more than like
What a-
most men, and and I really like the scene where like he makes all the snowballs and beats up the bullies. That freaking victory is it gets me. I love victory. And
What about
yeah,
Bad or Santa?
Bad Santa. Yeah, Bad Santa.
That sounds
That's-
pretty funny.
Did do it for you?
Enlightening and heartwarming at the end, despite what comes before it, like everything.
I don't. I have to say, Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. That's like a guaranteed. I must watch that when Christmas comes around. You know,
Oh, where
there's
the
several.
boss.
Yeah, that one's awesome. There's some other ones that I think of when you think of Christmas, like movies you think of when Christmas comes out. Christmas Carol's one of them. That movie. I'm trying to think of some
Is
other
that the one
ones.
with Tim Allen?
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Nightmare Before. Yeah, that was a big one too.
I mean,
yeah.
for goth kids mostly.
Yeah. See, that's a different like feel to it. Like,
Jack the Pumpkin.
and what I've been watching the last couple of years before Christmas, because it just so happens to be on USA, is Friday After Next. Friday After Next has become a Christmas movie.
Oh wait, I know.
Forgot about that.
Is that
And
the
it's
one with
really
Ice
funny
Cube?
though.
Sorry, is that the one with Ice Cube?
Yeah.
Spy plane and barrel.
No, what?
He's the guy that did the
No.
voices for Black Ops. I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
Ice Cube and Ice T, they're too close for me. For some reason, I'm able to keep Vanilla Ice separate, but Ice Cube and Ice T, I mix them up.
Oh, Lordy. That's
Ice
so
T
funny.
was the guy that used to kill cops and then started to play a cop.
Yeah.
Yep.
Have you seen that? You know, like, hey, so Ice T has his new show on the E channel called Ice T Loves Coco, and it's like a reality show about Ice T and Coco. And
Who's Coco?
His wife.
Coco is his wife that has the most ridiculous, like, imagine if like a 12-year-old had Play-Doh and made a woman. That's what Coco is. Like, huge ass tits, huge ass, skinny waist, but her face looks like a robot. Whose mic is doing that?
I think you heard me put a cap on a bottle.
Oh,
Oh, no, you're talking about that staticky thing?
yeah. I was hearing my own voice for a second.
Is EatMyDiction still even here? Did he say anything the entire
Yeah, I'm here.
podcast?
Yeah, no, he's talked.
Did he say anything the entire podcast?
Calling out EatMyDiction, man. Rough.
Jeez. I've heard.
Man, some people not eat my diction, but like, so I've been listening to PKA, and there's sometimes where the guest never contributes anything, and you guys roll with it. Like, you at first you'll try to like get them involved, and then after the third time we get them involved, and they're kind of like, oh yeah, okay, whatever. Then you guys just don't even like acknowledge.
Yeah,
it.
we're like, fuck
Yeah.
Billy. You can't ride the bike after
Yeah.
3 tries.
Right. Yeah.
Exactly.
We'll involve them a couple times if they're not working out and they want to be a spectator. Like, all right, you can sit on the call and watch the stream like everybody else.
Okay.
That's fine.
Hey, all right. There was. You guys remember that it was like PKA 5 or 6? Like, it was early, and FPS Russia was talking. Like, you guys basically try to get somebody involved. They weren't getting involved.
You mean
And
Kyle?
so, I'm sorry. How dare I, Kyle? Kyle was like
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable. Kyle was talking about some people, and then he mentioned the dude's name, and the guy was like, "I'm sitting right here," and you could tell that Kyle forgot that the guy was a guest on the show. It was pretty fucking funny.
Oh, someone wants to see my Mosin Nagant.
Classic.
Do they really want to see that?
No,
Hey,
don't
what?
talk about guns. Oh, guns and trucks. I can't handle it.
Guns
I
and
can
trucks.
talk to you all day about both.
We know.
Oh,
The most I got you're about to see is a 1891-30, made in Russia. I can almost guarantee it's 1891-30 he's about to come in with.
Eh?
This,
The big question is he going to accidentally shoot it off?
no, it's a bolt action rifle, dude. You don't accidentally shoot them off.
Well, I know, but I've seen people make stupid mistakes on the firing range.
I've never even been to a firing range.
I've actually, my personal Mosin Nagant, I've tried to shoot it, and it wouldn't even shoot the fucking bullet. The bullet was so old that I had loaded it with. So, you know, it's a scary feeling when you feel the firing pin go forward. It's like, oh shit, do I pull it out now?
What do I do? Do I just leave it here?
I just stay away from guns as a whole. I want to get a handgun though, but I'm not really sure what to get.
Yeah, let's go
Oh,
get the
So they're
gun.
really staying away from guns. And then,
Yeah.
I mean,
Let's go right
I've
for 'em.
stayed away from them like pretty much almost my whole life. I've gone hunting a few times. That's
I'm
pretty much it. But
That's like saying I'm pretty much anti-alcohol, but I'm gonna go get some shots. Let's do this.
Yeah. I'm having a beer. It's different. It's just a beer.
I can't. I
Oh,
don't
dear.
feel safe
I've-
leaving the house without a gun.
I've not been into guns, but I want to get one now. I should have said. I'm sorry.
Late bloomer?
Yep.
Apology accepted.
I'm not just getting really hit gun puberty quick enough, you know?
Woody had a
Gun
heart attack
puberty.
the way to get. He actually keeps it in a case. Come on now, a gun that survived a world war, and he puts it in a case.
You don't have kids, dude. It's not supposed to be out there
I
like
did.
I got 2 sleeping in the house right now.
that. The other thing is, where at the range I shoot at, every gun has to come in a case. Like, that's not negotiable. So, like, I guess I could have one case shared between all my guns, but whatever.
If you have kids, you don't want your kids to like
Yeah.
play around with the like. You know what I mean? Like,
You like that weed commercial?
You ain't got
Well,
the bayonet. Come on now.
Yeah, Wings, why don't you hook me up with a bayonet?
hey, that weed commercial is a little excessive, if you ask me. With the
Oh yeah, no,
the kids,
definitely.
the kids like stoned playing with dad's gun, like looking at it, like, ooh, bam.
Well, didn't you know when you're high, you completely forget like that
Let's see how
things can
good
kill
feels.
you.
Yeah.
It's one of the side
Yeah.
effects.
Nice 32-inch barrel. That's a 1891 30. Look outside the barrels, 32 inches.
I want to do a video where like I pretend to know things
Right.
about guns, like except you know how Wing says like real things, but like I'll say like fake stuff. Like yeah, this one actually shoots real bullets, really far actually.
Does that one have the? Does that one have the? Does that one have the floor plate that comes out, Woody?
I don't even know.
Look at the
Oh,
trigger.
okay.
There should be a button on
So-
the trigger assembly.
I got a question
In
for
the
you guys.
trigger assembly itself, there should be like a thing that brings the bottom of the plate off.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
So like you press up on the top of the trigger. Like it's actually inside the trigger guard itself, next to the trigger.
No, I don't think so, Wings.
No. In the trigger guard itself.
Yeah. This thing
What
here.
do you
Like you look at the trigger, look at the top of the trigger. There should be a button right there you press.
Hey, how fast can you ADS with that bad boy?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It has the removable floor plate.
You have Warlord on?
But it's cool. I shot it.
Never
It pushes
gets old.
back a little bit.
That gun, I can shoot a gun one-handed. Come on now.
I only shot, I guess, 3 different rifles, and 2 of them had no kick at all. One's a 223, one was a 22, and then there's this. And when I read online, they were making a really big deal about the kick of it, and it
Because
wasn't
people
really
online are women.
But you agree, though, right? Like on forums and stuff, they act like it's this big deal to fire Mosin Nagant. But then I shot
Yeah.
it, and it really wasn't that big a deal. So yeah.
People act like it's a big deal if you confuse magazine and clip. Oh dear.
Oh,
dear
God.
Lord.
They do that on my...
Yeah, those people who say that's just an unacceptable syntax error in my book.
Look here.
Get out of there, Mr. Magazine Clip, synonymous user.
I will
Not on
take
this
3-inch
podcast.
Magnum shotguns and do them both one-handed.
It's amazing. Like, you're a grammar Nazi and a gun person. Kind of an interesting mix there, you know? Like, stupid. There's a lot of other things where people, you miss up the phrasing, they're like, they just all are on you. I'm like, really? You know what I'm talking about.
I'm still trying to find me an 1897 Winchester. That's what I want. Like a trench gun. Whew.
See, I just don't get like what's the point of all those? Like, do you like go out and shoot all of them?
It's a collector's thing. Why the hell you collect baseball cards? Why the hell do
Yeah.
you like collect spoons?
Yeah, it's true.
So-
I guess
so
I never.
I'm not a gun person. I wanna shoot a P90. I don't know.
Taylor, I
Like, I think a
guns
P90 with
were-
ACOG would be awesome.
I thought it was ridiculous at first too, right? And then when I got my first gun, I was like, all right, I can see why somebody might want 1, but why would they ever get to 30? And then I was like, yeah, all right, well, this thing's cool, but I also want a really small one to carry. And then this thing's cool, but I really want a rifle because, the guys doing the target shooting at long distance, that's something that, like, the pistol guys can't play with. So now I have 3. And then it was like, all right, this thing's cool, but this other one that's cheap, it kicks a little
I want
harder,
a
fires a bigger
semi-automatic
round.
rifle.
I want to try that, right? Now it's like, now I want a semi-auto. Now I want this. Now I want, and if buying guns is pretty low on my list of things to spend money on, but pretending I had all the money that I could possibly want, I would like to have a gun with every action. I think that'd be pretty neat. Like all the different kinds of revolvers. The ones that like snap in half and you load. The ones that comes out on the side you load. I'd like all sorts of different semi-autos. I'd like a lever action gun,
spring loaded.
All kinds of, like, if I could have a gun of every action just to see the different clever ways that people have made them, I think that'd be a pretty neat thing. So, yeah.
I've always wanted one of those trapdoor guns that had the big ass funnel on the end of it, like you see in cartoons.
Oh, yeah. Heck, I'd like a musket. Like one of those things.
Why not? You're gonna start collecting.
I don't even know what those are called. Like, you ever seen like the cartoons?
It's called a blunderbuss.
Yeah, the blunderbuss doesn't look like that.
I watched Deadliest Warrior, and there was one on there.
I was totally hoping Murkah knew more
That's
about
a
guns
fact
than
right
me.
there. That's like Wikipedia fact.
The only blunderbuss I've ever seen looked just like the standard brown vest.
Yeah, I'm not interested enough to continue the pursuit of this, but like,
The interest is waning.
This is Taylor's gift, man. Taylor, if I said that, it would just come off as rude. But we're all in hysterics. Like, yes, you have my interest meter has worked.
The
its way
brown
through.
belt
Taylor.
used to fight us in the Revolutionary War.
do you own any like crossbows or swords?
No, I got a
That'd
bayonet.
be kind of cool to have.
I have a
I got a
knife.
few bayonets.
Yeah,
The most they got bayonet right there is 18 inches long, though.
Yeah, but so what does it fold over? Or is it like permanent? How attached is it?
So, you basically go to the top of the barrel, you put it down, and there's a lever that you press down on the iron sight, and then you take your hand and you smack it sideways, and it sits right there, and
So
it's
it's
permanent.
So when you put it in your gun safe, it's no trouble to just fold it over. It's easy.
No, you got to take it off.
See,
It makes the gun upwards of 60 inches. Come on now.
no, well, that's what I was asking. Like, can it fold over or something like that?
The carbine version of it will fold over, like it'll fold over onto the side, but the full length battle rifle like you have, it won't.
Hmm.
You can actually get one that isn't like authentic that will do that for the 189130, but I like authentic bayonet.
Yeah, yeah, everyone wants to see my calves on these podcasts. I'm actually concerned that they won't meet, like, they won't be special enough, that people will be like, they kind of suck. Like, I'm like,
I'm more concerned that people want to see your calves. That's
dude,
weird.
can you see the stream?
Is this an issue?
Look at the stream right now.
Well, I trust you. They're saying they want to see your calves, but
Oh,
that's weird.
dude, it's like
Is
scrolling
that a
fast.
thing in the YouTube community? Is like having good calves? Is that like something I
I've
should
got-
worry about?
I've seen Woody's calves and I got him beat.
Well, you're a big guy. Like, lots of big guys have really great legs.
Yes, because we got to have tree trunks to carry our fat asses around.
Exactly.
I don't know.
I can kick doors down without even trying. It's awesome.
Calf off.
Straight
Have a
ahead.
calf off.
Hey, after you guys are done with
If you want to see the commentator matchup thing, fuck that. Calf off right now.
yeah.
I was 400 pounds at one point, and I was an active 400.
I don't know.
Calf off.
Right now, it looks like you're trying to get a drawer unstuck. I don't know what's going
No,
on.
what,
I like you try to pull the wedgie out.
how would you
Yes.
how would you present your calves? I don't get it. Like, these are my calves. Like, would you make a whole video about it or what? Like,
I paint
I'm
mine
like,
gold.
do I stand on
That's
my
what I would
desk
do.
and put my calf in front of the webcam? Is that even going to work?
No, you see, your main problem is you're actually thinking about doing it. When in actuality, it would just be
no.
you showing your calves to a bunch of 13-year-olds.
No, you should come out of the shower with a towel and act surprised when the cameraman spots you. And the thing that's showing, kind of like the vagina pics that Britney Spears used to have, is your calf. That would be perfect.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a picture of my calf tomorrow and put it in my next video at the very first thing you see.
We need a point of reference. We need like a little Coke can or like the latest issue of Newsweek or something. Something that will show the date and also
Or a chicken.
I'm going to put a 45 up to it.
that's what I'm saying. We need to have some sort of frame of reference. Like the Coke can would be perfect, just so we understand, you know? I don't know, a magazine. 45
Just find
words.
someone who has really just pitiful looking calves and stand next to them.
Yeah, make yourself pump yourself up a little bit.
Exactly.
He didn't have to go far to get the towel, but he had to
Oh my God.
out.
A regular Xbox controller.
Oh
would
my
suffice.
God, you're doing it.
It's happening.
That's an excellent point of reference that anybody that watches the videos is going to know the size of an Xbox controller. Slap that baby next to your cab, give it a good flex, and take a pic. See what happens.
And just watch the subscribers roll in.
Yeah, are you gonna have the flaccid cab and then the flex cab? Are you gonna do before and after?
You can't tell the difference on my calves. They're hard as rock either way.
Oh, get out of here, Chuck
I'm
Norris.
dead serious. I can take my hand right now and push it in the back of my calf and it won't move.
Wing, send me a picture.
You
Take
can
a picture of your calves right now.
You can flex your cab, though. You can flex your cab. That's a cop out, dude, because there's no way I could prove that you're not flexing your cab. If you flex your cab, it's going to get bigger. It could be huge and then huger. That's what I'm saying.
My God,
gets
we're
bigger.
controlling on this.
Are you like Chuck Norris's writer? Is that what's going on here? Because like you keep on saying stuff like that. That's just, oh, my calves are massive. I don't even look at them. They're insane. Like
My calves
they're
are so
just
big that
as
I don't
big.
even have to use evidence to justify.
I want the leg
belief.
to look comfortable.
Yeah.
Is
Say what?
Wings taking pictures of his calves right now?
Yeah, my girlfriend's taking them right now. I'm trying to say I want the leg to look comfortable because I don't want to be confused with a calf that's not even stretched out. My calf is huge.
I believe that
My
Wings
calves are so
think
big I
huge.
can't not look at them.
But what I'm saying is, I think we need one flexed calf shot, and then a relaxed shot. That's all.
Somebody
I'm saying.
wrote, Woody, I haven't beat off in 4 days. Give me
It
the slabs
barely
of gold
changes,
on your
dude.
legs. I want your calves.
Hey,
But there's still a change though, right? There's still like a.
is there barely any change in flavor? That
No.
All
there's
right.
not, is there? It actually gets
Okay.
smaller if I flex it.
Then you're doing it wrong.
Is the Wings taking pictures of his calves?
We're taking them.
His girl.
All right, we're gonna do a calf off. I really
It's
don't
being
think I
done.
can hang
It is
with
being
Wings.
done.
Like every now and then, you see a big guy and you're like, wow, he doesn't have an extraordinary body, but those are extraordinary calves. Those are not calves you see on regular people. They're super calves. And I
Hey,
You know
let me
what?
keep in mind, I used to work in the steel mill and I walked upstairs all day.
Calves of
All
redemption.
day.
yeah. And meanwhile, like my calves, I don't think they're as great as
You've got
when I
the
told the
calves.
story.
Still
I've been playing a lot of video games. This isn't really the peak of my calf history.
You know,
So you
I
gotta get on
think
one
my
of those
confidence
stuff.
score in Woody as well.
It
Because
is,
I'm not
yeah.
even worried about it.
Well, not just that. I mean, like, look, I've seen a lot of calves in my day, and I know that big guys,
Big guys usually have around him.
big
He's been
guys,
around. He's seen some calves.
yeah, you can't.
Dude,
you
yeah,
can't
we-
hang with
my
big
calf,
guys'
I'm looking
calves.
at his picture right now. My calf makes this Xbox controller look like a child's controller.
Okay.
Well, put it in Skype.
Can we?
Put it in Skype.
put it in
I'll
Skype.
find a way to share it or
It's
something.
coming right.
All right, yeah. This is good because this is like the reactions to Two Girls One Cup.
Oh,
Not like it's
God.
gonna be disgusting, but here we go.
what did we just?
It's not gonna be good.
Is this the calf picture?
Yes. Is
No.
everyone receiving it now? Because it's going too slow.
Yeah,
It's
mine
there.
says-
It is
a
remaining.
Rick roll. I'm gonna punch someone.
Yeah.
What did you send us?
Cancel it
I'm
so I can get it
like
on
a,
the
I'm like a
stream.
minute away. I'm like a minute away.
It says 2 for me now. I will get this on
Yeah,
the stream for you. 3
That
minutes
is the
now.
good
gotta
indicator of connection. That's an amazing indicator of connection when
Yeah.
a picture is like a 10-minute ordeal over Skype.
Yes.
We play video games like on Xbox Live and PlayStation Network, and we're sending one picture and we're having difficulties with it.
Oh, I'm so
I'm
excited.
uploaded to TwitPic.
Yeah, just do that. Send us a link.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'll just gauge from your reactions, and I'll take it from there.
Yeah.
Man,
It's 50%, 60%.
I am literally getting like a kilobyte every 30 seconds or so, like 192.
My God. My time is going up. Okay.
Sending cancel.
Sending canceled.
Wow.
Oh, Wings, don't do that.
It's just
Oh,
getting
I'm putting it in the twit pic here.
Wings,
Oh,
send
here
it to
we
me
go.
personally
Yeah.
because I'm gonna share it with the stream. I want the pic.
I just twit picked it.
Already has 54 views. People were hard scoping it.
All right. I will.
it's a lot less hairy than I thought it would be.
Did you get the link in
That's
there?
what she said.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
I
Everyone's
didn't.
got the link now.
I would laugh
Alright.
my ass off if this is the most viewed picture on Twitter for a day somehow.
All right.
Yeah, let's all read
And
the
people are like, we don't know like news stories. We don't know why, but a shot of an Xbox controller next to a big calf is the #1 viewed picture on Twitter today.
I'm actually concerned that I'm going to bust my ass hopping on this desk, but here I go.
Oh my God.
I'm about to
It
show
already
my
has
calf.
1,800 views.
That's awesome.
It didn't stop at 303. It didn't stop at 303. That's fucked up.
Nope. It has 2,100 views now. This thing is just rocking. Reload 2,400. It picked up 300 views in a second.
Someone
This is the next
someone said
walk.
leg of redemption.
It has 3,000 views. It literally picked up like 1,000 views in 10 seconds. It's 3,700 views.
Oh my God. This is incredible.
Oh, wait, what's that? What are you doing?
4,500
Why
views.
delete it?
deleted it?
Refresh it. You deleted it.
No, I'm still
I
getting
deleted
5,800
something.
views.
Oh, it's right here.
my
It has
God,
6,000 views.
It has
Oh, here.
6,500 views. This thing is getting so
Oh,
many
it's back.
views.
It's back.
All right.
You guys are
all
acting
right.
like some kind of thoroughbred, like some horse. Look at it go!
All right, here's
Fun
my
fact.
cast. We're gonna see how this goes.
Here's a fun fact. Last time I tried leg presses, I did over 700 pounds.
That's funny, dude.
I don't know what that means, but I'm impressed.
11,000
Okay.
views. This is incredible. Jesus Christ.
Hey, everyone watching, I'm going to put out a video tomorrow. Hard scope your sub boxes. Because, damn, this is some support. This is from the post show. This is the next Fox
Jeez.
HD stiff pick right here.
Dude, my arm's almost big as Woody's calf.
I know. I thought that was his arm. Oh my God.
I'm not sure I was able to.
Dude, my forearm, I think my forearms might be bigger than your calf.
I don't know, man. I doubt that's true. I don't know. You're a big guy, but the camera was too close. I couldn't really show my calf.
I used to be strong as an ox. I swear to you. I used to be able to pick a 100-pound jackhammer above my head and jackhammer for 2 hours.
People are saying theirs are
I
bigger.
had strong,
That's,
They might be, but they're
that's
probably
why Wings
not.
is so good at video
I mean,
games. He has 3 hands. Look at the picture.
They're like, I don't know. In real life, friends make fun of my calves because they're big. When we go hiking, people are like, "Yeah, your calves actually are big." They're not like amazing or anything, but they're better than normal. So whatever.
by the way, my calf
It's okay
wasn't
to have
even
above
flexed.
average calf.
It was too close to the camera. I couldn't tell. Yeah,
Dude, I don't have to lie. Look here. I got somebody right here. Feel that calf right there. Tell me what it feels like. It's hard, isn't it?
How hard is it?
Hard
Tell me in
part.
vivid language.
That doesn't count. That doesn't count. It's your girl.
Hey, it doesn't
count,
matter.
dude.
It does.
I want you, no, go on the street and ask random people. They all take it as credit. Your girl's gonna agree with you. Be like, yeah, absolutely, honey. Yeah, of course. Your calves are amazing, honey. Yeah.
yeah.
But-
We need you to go to the
Yeah.
train station and get hobos
Yeah.
to feel your calves before we believe you.
Yeah. Imagine that. Okay, imagine like, okay, Wings is a big dude. I'm a big dude. Imagine us running up on people and like lifting up our pant leg. Like, feel that puppy right there. Get on it.
Yeah, that twit pic
By the
has,
way, this video's got 20,000 views on it right now. Why can't my videos get less on YouTube?
Now.
This is the next Flox. This is the next Flox HD right here. This picture. I'm serious.
nice. I wondered, is this better than the podcast itself? I don't know. No, it wouldn't work. Everyone listening in their car would be missing the pictures. They'd be pissed off. This is why it's post-show. The Skype call failed again. didn't it?
What the fuck happened there?
I have no idea.
All right, guys, I gotta get going, but it was a good show.
Thanks for
So
coming
I'm
on,
gonna-
man. Appreciate your help.
Gracefully walking away.
Very
I
good.
don't think we got a definitive who had the better calf pick here.
I just threw mine into the mix.
Did you
Oh,
really?
you guys, all right. You guys can have your calf offs. I'm gonna go. Just leave that one alone.
Taylor,
All right,
what's
peace,
your
guys.
pick?
I just tweeted it under Calves of Redemption.
Better.
You didn't put the link in the Skype or anything, though.
Oh, it's just on Twitter.
On Twitter? That is the worst freaking directions. It's like your zombie call-outs. Like, oh, where's George? He's by the fog. Thanks for that.
Yeah, by the fog near the thing, man. Just listen. Jesus.
His is about the size of an Xbox controller. Mine's
Taylor's
dwarfed.
got good calves.
Yeah, I'm like 6 foot.
Yeah.
See, the next thing you got to do is see who can crush an Xbox controller with their calves.
I bet you I can. I bet you I can.
That was completely said like farcically, and then like Wings is like, got it.
Oh, I just did a PS3 controller. Does that count?
He did not.
You want me to take a picture of it?
Well, a picture's not going to prove that you did it with your calf.
Oh, I keep a PS3 controller right here at me that's broke. Come on now, think about it.
Jesus Christ, this one already has 2,000 views.
The calf off is a hit. So we gotta win next week when Kyle gets back. So it'll make him uneasy. So he has to take a calf pick. Is Woody even here? No, he's not. He's good.
His picture's lit up.
Oh man. Well, everybody's in a Wings viewing mood. Go view my latest Wanderlust series, please. Fuckers want to barbecue my damn leg.
Well, you're right. Go watch my newest song about bears in it.
Look at Woody struggling to get a picture of his cat.
All right.
Oh, he's pleased with that picture. Look at his face. He's all red. Oh, man. He's happy as a pig and shit with that one. Look at that.
He is a pig in shit. Oh my god.
Oh, no.
Damn, that makes me sad to see how fast things are getting views on Twitch compared to YouTube.
Oh, my videos to Twitter.
Just put a calf pic, man.
Yeah, seriously. I've already got 162. I just put it up 2 seconds ago.
I got 30 grand.
Well, admittedly, you've got more followers than I do, so.
Shoot.
Oh, shit, I forgot a picture of my hot Carl tattoo on there, too. Oh, well.
Oh, 3,000 even views on my calf and my hand.
Oh, man.
Did Woody post them yet? I still haven't gotten anything.
I'm trying.
Man, this is really gay. Oh Jesus!
It's okay. Blade left, so we can get gay now.
I see Blade's already filling up the Fleetwood. I need my spot in the Fleetwood caddy. What the hell?
Oh, dude,
One
I
thing
just found
I
a
have come to
picture
a
I've been
conclusion
looking
about-
for. I'll find the calf picture soon enough, but I'm about to twit pick this guy. And I'll have a link in a second.
You know,
here.
I can so see a fucking PKA calf montage up on motherless.com tomorrow.
This picture makes
Okay.
my hand look bigger than my calf does.
Where's? Come on, it just.
Beatspin.com.
Don't go
You've
to
seen the Beatspin
meatspin.com. Man, I'm getting a
I'm surprised
lot.
we haven't talked about meat spinning yet. That's something. That's a cow topic. Well, by the way, guys, since you're in a viewing mood, everybody go visit www.godhatesfags.com.
Yeah, I already crashed that earlier. It might be back though.
And I'm getting off, guys.
Wait!
Yep,
Don't
you can-
go just yet. Here, check out this
Okay.
link. That's not my calves.
Oh.
They'll come next if I can get it.
According to Fuzzy Otter Bottles, Cody Gamble took a topless picture of herself to apologize for not being able to make it to the show.
Nice.
And he was not
Yeah, right.
nice enough to give me a fucking link to that. God damn it, Justin.
That's the Trevor picture.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Trevor
Post
makes
on
it look
Twitter.
like he's babysitting those girls. He's so much taller than them.
All right.
Oh,
Now
she
I
looks
have
really enthusiastic.
my calf photo is uploading as we speak.
All right, so we'll be able to see it in like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, the way
You
this
know.
is going. All right. I think it's tweeted. I can get the link.
Yep. Oh, I want to be first.
Oh, there it is.
Yo, goddammit.
Oh,
One thing that I have come to a conclusion about is that we all need to get a tan.
No. Gamers don't have tans. It's for sissies. For sissies, son. Sissy marries. I tell you. No, you don't. That's a sunburn.
I don't know. I'm
That's
looking
what
at
you
my
make
calf
your arm
next
like
to
a car.
Wings. Who's got the cooler calf stream?
I don't
Cody
think that
totally
anybody
wins.
was anybody flexing or was everybody not flexing?
I wasn't flexing at all.
No.
Wings, Woody
I
versus-
wasn't flexing, but Woody's is just impressive. I concede. Fine.
Dude, if you want me to
Kinda
flex,
split. Go
I
ahead,
can, my
flex it.
calf looks just like Woody's.
See what you got.
Let's see.
Can we agree that I have the best shoes?
Can we agree that my pajamas are rocking?
Let's get it.
They're 4-leaf clovers.
I'll do it.
Classy.
I'm 100% raw muscle, baby. I will not lose this calf off.
That is not an option.
I've already accepted this seat, but
All right, Wings.
Don't worry, getting stuff off iPhone is a time-consuming task.
Oh, someone just put the Cody Gamble pick in there, I think.
What?
Uh,
I need Cody Gamble holding a PKA sign to believe it. There's not
That
a
would be
lack
awesome.
of topless photos
Yeah,
of her.
exactly. If I needed to find another topless pic of her, it wouldn't take me 30 seconds. But if she had one with a PKA sign, that would be boss. Oh man, I would love to use it for the next promo video. Like somehow do that
Like
right.
put the black bars on it.
Yeah. Like, Cody's coming here. This is what we got. Did she write to me by chance? I don't know. Twitter retarded. I'm trying to figure this out. Mentions. Here we go.
Come on, shitty internet, upload that fucking 1 meg MB pic. Oh man, it takes me like 20 seconds to upload 1.2 MB.
Hey, if you guys are oogling my calf, at least follow me on Twitter. Don't be a creep, man. Come on.
I actually unfollowed you because of the picture.
Oh yeah, well, you're already blocked on YouTube. And
No!
Oh.
The worst.
Now tell me that isn't a huge beast.
Where's the link? Did you just
I just
post
sent it
it?
to Skype. Yes.
In Skype. Okay, in Skype. Give me a moment.
what is your foot in?
A sock?
No, like,
Is that a pillow
is that a pillow or a?
No, it's not bed.
on the ground?
No, it's got railing. You just can't see it.
Oh, all right. I feel you. All right. It is a very big calf.
That is quite a large calf.
Now let's refresh. And
No, wait. Are those silk pants I'm looking at?
Yes, they are.
Oh, Jesus. No. Quit pick the silk pants now. Quit pick them. Please.
Oh, well, Wig's got the silk pants on Twitter. That's
Well, they're
awesome.
They're silk interior. These are Rudger outside, Rudger and cotton. But they got silk lining in them all the way down.
Oh,
That sounds totally pro.
that's.
Are you like fucking Persian?
Oh. I'm so happy you're wearing silk pants. That's awesome. We've been talking about the silk pants for ages now.
Oh, man. That calf is freaking huge, dude.
Bitches love silk pants.
Bitches do love silk pants.
Uh,
Oh, you don't like my silk pants?
dude, I'm totally digging the silk pants. Don't you get it wrong.
Oh, man. I'm looking at my calf, dude. It looks like the biggest arm you've ever seen in your life.
I'm digging my new Uncle with Benefits T-shirt. I'm gonna wear that to the paintball event. I'm totally psyched for it.
I've never actually played paintball. I've been meaning to get into it.
It's a lot
I
of
just
fun.
gotta work out more so I can actually run around,
Yeah, I know. I need to get a little exercise. Kyle said the same thing. Actually, it wasn't Kyle. It was Russia. And he was like, yeah, he played paintball. And he was like, man, I really got to exercise more. I'm going to start running so that next time I play paintball, it'll be better. He's like, I haven't run a single time. It's been 5 months. And now it's been another month. And I know neither he nor I have, done any significant amount of running. Maybe to the car once in the rain. Yeah.
In dire situations where running was the only option. You couldn't just
Right.
speed walk or
There was this
something.
one time I got chased.
For people that say my calves are 100% fat, dude, think about it. A 400-pound guy that has to walk on these and used to walk upstairs daily. There is no fat on my legs whatsoever. My thigh is 100% muscle.
Yeah. The big guys
As a
with
fellow
strong
fat
legs.
person, I would have to agree.
Dude, I'm just serious. Like there's a little bit of fat on my bicep, none on my legs at all. All of
think
it's
we
right
have
here in the spare tire area.
I'm thinking this is the definitive ruling on the calf thing. I would rather eat Wing's calves, but I'd rather look at yours. What do you think?
Same answer to hasmespend.com.
Someone said to me, "I think your carpet looks comfortable." So
It does. I was about to say that myself.
Your carpet looks amazingly comfortable.
Wings keeps a clean house, man. Wings, when are we going to do the dance off? We totally have to make that happen.
Yeah, I'm down for it, son. I had to bust it. I hooked the Connect up today.
Did you?
Yeah.
I bought an HDMI switcher so I can put the Connect on like my
still trying
TV
to
or
figure-
my computer or whatever. Like I got that set up.
I'm still trying to figure out how to get it recorded, though. That's been my main problem. Because the room I'm in right now is clustered like crazy.
But you just record it like you always record Xbox games, right?
Yeah, but see, I can't dance in this room.
I can dance in any room. I could dance in a closet, baby. I don't know. I think I'm not even sure that my like in real life recording will match the gameplay. It just needs to be entertaining. That's the whole point. It needs to be good.
Mhm.
And,
All right, guys, I'm going to bed.
all right, man. That was the post
Yeah.
show. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good night.
all right, talk to you guys later.